fucking around and go ahead and order mine.
All right, let's see if try this shit again. See if this one works.
It's
round 2.
It's saying it'll begin live, Rodney, in 20 minutes.
No, we're good. We're going.
I mean, it might because I put it for 9. I put it for 9:30 because I had.
Thor, we're good. We're going.
Is on there? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so you can see everybody and everything.
Yeah, yep.
Beautiful. All right, yeah. I think sometimes when you start this shit too early, sometimes it fucks up.
Huh.
Round 2.
Yeah, round 2. Hold on, y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to get the Punisher back in here.
Where's Elba?
Elba, she's a little under the weather this week. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to send all new links to anybody else you sent them to earlier.
Yeah. That's funny. This is all of a sudden our 50th show.
Damn, that went quick. Busy already. I was just looking at your subscriber count. What the fuck is up with that? That is weird. Everybody needs to start subscribing.
It's
I mean, this is one of the better channels. My opinion.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. We try to keep it loose.
It's the best way to keep it, man.
Try to keep it loose, So I'm about to, as soon as I get Rodney in here, we gotta get down to the new shit that came out this week because it's X-Men Heavy Jack.
Word. Yeah, Sideshow been dropping left and right.
Yeah, Sideshow is going to be taking my 401k if they keep it up.
What's up with Jason? If he's coming in here, they dropped a new.
Well, Jason said he woke up with that arthritis, so he got to go hit that that Asian massage parlor so they can crack that young back.
Oh yeah, okay. He's got to get him.
Watch out for that happy ending, Playboy.
Yeah, right.
They'll get you, bro. You know what I mean?
I wonder if he's going with the Patriots GM. CEO, whatever.
He came. I think that was in Florida too. He came down.
Yep. That was in I think it was Miami Beach.
Yeah, and then he messed around. That the day of the AFC Championship, that motherfucker went to the damn massage parlor.
Hey, he was stressed out.
There's Rodney.
Oh, they can see us?
Yep.
But didn't he get off? Didn't he get off on that shit? Like
probably.
I believe he did.
Whoa, what?
He got off more ways than one. That's
what did I just
legally.
Legal. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think it's over with yet, but they're saying it's looking like he's gonna get away with it. So,
damn.
We got,
money talks, bullshit walks.
Exactly.
We got
happy
folks
ending with the Patriots.
We got folks in the chat. What's up, folks? What's going on, man?
Folks, the master barber. I gotta get on that thing we was talking about, folks, later on after this shit is over. So, but let's cut through the crap.
Oh damn, we going right to the
picture. I mean, not the picture, just the new reveal.
Oh man,
everybody was nipples was hard over this shit here.
I got some choices to make.
Yeah, I think this is killing the X-Men.
Oh, that question's
the X-Men one over this one.
Oh no, it definitely ain't no question.
Yeah, this isn't an uppercut. This is Ryu for me. This isn't Street Fighter. I mean, this isn't Street Fighter.
It was funny because this happened the same day Vader had his sprained shoulder incident. And Barb posted this shit. She said, "It's on now, bitches."
Oh my god! Yeah,
I'm laughing like still in pain, but I was like, "Oh shit, Rodney, wake your ass up now."
Yeah. So y'all agree this is better than the XM one, at least from what we can see?
No question.
See, I posted that the other day, and it was like 4:00 in the morning. That's what.
But see, that's the thing. These motherfuckers, when did they post this shit? Because every time they post, it be like middle of the fucking night. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I woke up and I'm looking at my phone and I hear bing, 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 bing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I look and I go, and I'm looking, I'm like, is that real? And I took a double take. I go, Oh, and that woke me up. I go, no fucking way. They actually showed the picture for Gambit.
And watch they mess around and this come out before the end of the year and piss me off
They will.
or something.
I don't know if it'll come out, but I think the pre-order is close.
God,
Yeah.
damn.
Believe it. The
Ain't
pre-order.
no way this
Damn.
is shipping this year. There's no
Well,
way.
I don't think that's gonna be this year. Colossus is coming out what, June or April or something like that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way this is gonna ship this year.
When is he going up for pre-order?
He's already up for pre-order.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah, Rodney, you better get them ducats ready, homie. Because
I actually pre-ordered Colossus today, and I noticed it said April or May or something like that, 2020.
damn.
So I don't
Oh,
think Gambit's going to be this year. I think Gambit's going to be along with Colossus.
I think, and maybe he'll be January, February, maybe.
no, let's push it back. No rush.
Man, I still hope they have some
If you don't-
surprises at San Diego. You know, I hope they haven't shown us everything.
No, what they do is,
They need to slow down.
and what they do is the crazy thing. What's really crazy, they'll have a big surprise in San Diego, then a big one in New York. They've showed us all this already, so oh my god, imagine what they have left. So there's
That's
that
what
much
I'm
more.
saying. I mean, did they got any room left to have anything? I mean, fuck, how many new pieces they about to have? Hey, A-Tim says Gambit goes up on August 22nd for pre-order.
Right
Damn.
after my birthday. All right. I could do August. I could do
A-Tim in the chat with the facts.
August.
Damn, they're making us wait for this one because if you look at it, they didn't even announce anything for Jean, and they just say, boom, here she is. A week later, pre-order, and then same thing with Jugs. That's kind of crazy how they're making us wait for this.
They want you to buy up some of those Wolverine busts because those are next week.
Yeah, I don't care for that one.
Man,
Oh,
that was
we gonna get that, right?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not. I have nothing. Don't get me wrong. It's a very nice bust. It's just I don't collect busts, so I don't want to ever get into. Because
just like that Thanos bust, man. That Thanos bust, I would have been all over, and I would have had it right next to the Thanos on throne. But no, it's got to be fucking tiny and the same. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I was gonna have. My plan was
take,
to have the Prime One Venom, and then the Venom bust next to it, and then the shelf below it have the Thanos on throne, and then the bust next to it. But so much for that.
I've been seeing people take the bus and match it up with like the body of the PF, and that shit look pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, man.
Take the torso and switch it out.
See, that would be a smart move. They could do what Prime One does. Start doing busts that way.
Yeah, I got a picture of somebody who did it. They took a, I don't know, they photoshopped it or whatever, but
that torso on the Wolverine doesn't come off, right? It's all one piece, right?
I can't remember.
It's one piece.
Talking about the
that's
Sentinel
one
hand
piece.
one? Yeah.
But you know what? You could chop that clean. I mean, if you get somebody that knows what they're doing, you could chop that right off and drop the other one
For
right
me,
on.
Yeah.
For me, this Wolverine on the Sentinel hand, that's a perfect Wolverine for me. I know the Astonishing X-Men suit's not for everybody, but there's only one thing I would change about it, and that's to have chrome claws. If it had chrome claws, then it would be 100% perfect.
Yeah, I do like it. It's a nice one.
Yeah, that's my favorite one out of all of.
Sideshows should start thinking ahead. Put that body in two pieces, and then when they sell busts, they can make them switch out. Because they would get so many more people buying them.
So Rodney, is this finally the Gambit for you, sir?
Man, well, this
Sounds
will
like
be
it.
the second Gambit for me.
Now, have you already pre-ordered the other one, or
That's gonna be the third Gambit for me.
Actually, yeah. You know what? Because I did order a 6-scale Gambit.
that
too.
shit ain't never coming out? So don't worry.
Yeah,
about
who knows?
Yeah, don't worry
about
it. So this one and
What is that underneath him? It looks like a claw of something.
I'm guessing he's in the danger room as well.
Like a 3-hook claw.
a bad saw or some kind of.
And Juggernaut has just bust up in the camp, and they all, about to throw down with him. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Juggernaut's taking on a lot of them. I'm shocked. I was expecting somebody else to be with Juggernaut as a companion to fight a couple of them.
He don't need nobody.
Yeah, he don't need nobody.
He don't need nobody.
So
like-
what did everybody think price wise?
I'm thinking
It'll be
around
6.
800.
I think
Yeah.
785, probably somewhere around there.
785. Good.
It's a maquette, and it's not going to be cheaper than Rogue. So Rogue was like
No.
what, 725 or something.
She was a maquette too.
Yeah.
I'll say the same price. I'll say the same price.
Well, their male characters are always they price the females cheaper. So
I think it's gonna be $850.
I'm thinking 800.
Whoa.
I'm thinking 800 is the best we can hope for. That's what
Rodney, you watch your mouth. 850.
I don't want it to be 850, but there aren't that many gambits out.
I'm thinking 800 is the best we can hope for, and 1,000 is what is crazy.
Well,
but
yeah,
it's also possible. I can see him fucking pulling some shit.
If they
like
do
that.
1,000, I'm gonna be mad at you, Sideshow. And
yeah,
for a
I mean,
while.
1,400 for Gambit, 700 for the Magneto and Rogue. So 1,000 would be in between that. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I could believe 850. I can't go any higher than that.
850's a fair price.
People in the chat are saying 850. Yes, I think so. It's probably. I bet it's going to be around 785, 800.
I mean, I really hope I'm wrong and it's closer to what Nick is saying, or even lower. But
damn.
I like how they compromised. Everybody's been bitching since Disney won't let us or let these companies put a cigarette in his mouth, so they did a compromise with the toothpick. I think that's kind of clever.
That's a good touch.
Yeah, that was a clever compromise.
It doesn't make me feel cheated because honestly, I'd be like, "Why the fuck are you smoking in the danger room right now while you're supposed to be?"
I think too. Somebody was saying it's going to actually be. It's a wide because the way he's throwing the cards.
Yeah, he's leaning
Somebody
out.
was saying it's 23 inches. I think, or like 24. It's almost 2 feet wide. It's
gonna be deep, that's for sure.
I wonder how long it will take for somebody to custom make a cigarette for his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Not long.
Give it 2 weeks after it come out.
Yeah.
All I got to do is throw some putty around the toothpick and just sticking up that toothpick a little bit, and bam.
Not even what they could do with miniature stuff now. The miniature sculptors, you could make something that'll slide right over that toothpick and it'll look like a cigarette right on it. Done.
Oh yeah, that's basically what. That's what
I love this portrait way more than I like the accent portrait. I love it.
Oh, this portrait's fucking amazing.
Well, they went with classic. It's classic Gambit, man. Why change his suit? There's no reason to change it.
It looks like the one negative might be right here where the cards, where that energy connects. You can see it where it connects into the arc. You know what I mean? Like where the straight right behind the card.
For the one in the middle, or
all that shit is connected. I think all that shit is one piece.
It looks like the card with the straight part goes into the curve. You can kind of see it overlapping right there.
The cards are probably gonna slide into this part right here.
The one arc.
I think the cards are gonna be separate, and then each of this pink shit is gonna connect to the round part, and then you're gonna slide the cards in individually, probably.
Yeah, I mean they did something like that with the Malavestro, so it may be like the arc is one piece, and then the 3 cards go in.
That's what I'm thinking. The 3 cards with the pink shit attached to the card slide in.
But I'm just thinking, if that's all one piece, that'd be like a nightmare to ship, don't you think?
It's weird.
No, exactly. Yeah, there's no way they're making it all one piece.
Or is it coming from behind him, like towards his hand? It just doesn't.
Do what?
Like it's hard to see, like where the cards, that piece where the cards are coming from. Is it coming from his hand or is it coming from like behind him?
Well, it's like he just threw them, like. And so
right. So is that behind his head, the end of it?
Yeah. The end, because his hand started back here, where the tip is right here. He started there, and then that's where the energy began. And then when he releases it, you know how like when you take like with Thor's hammer, when he swings, you can still see the streak as he's rotating. That's what we're dealing with here. You know what I mean? So he's just throwing them, but it's like the streak is just about to disappear. And as he's throwing it, you know what I mean? I believe, I'm channeling my inner I-10.
My guess is that tail is going to be like the side is eye. I don't think it's going to be
it's going to be by his head. Right here is by his head. Yeah.
But yeah, I would believe that whole trail is like 4 pieces. The 3 cards and the one arc.
Yeah, but why couldn't they make that? Why couldn't they make that whole thing with the cards in it already and just have it in the box like that? You know what I mean?
Break and easier to ship probably.
Okay, so Atim is saying that the 4th ace is still in his hand. So because it's 4 cards, so that means he looks like he's got that other card in the
Where the hell they see another? I don't see no.
Right, I don't even see a fourth one.
I guess we gotta wait for like more pictures because I don't see another card.
So
Oh,
what do
maybe
y'all
right
think
here.
a
No,
switch
right
out
here.
would
Here it
be?
is, right here. See it right
Y'all-
there. Yeah.
What do y'all think a switch out would be? You think we'll get a new head or what?
Yes.
A different portrait.
Or a switch
Yes.
out backhand
Some
with
longer
the
hair.
scab?
No, it's gonna be a different portrait because look at honestly, and I'm biased because he's one of my favorite characters.
Or
Just
could
like
it be a
Barbara.
proximity
He's-
thing? Something they've been doing a couple times lately.
It's gonna be another head just like Rogue. Same thing. I'm guaranteeing it, man. It will. He's
Oh,
perfect.
Yeah, I think that'd be unless
What-
this actually might be the exclusive head, the one with the toothpicks.
Right. What could
Really?
what could you really change on that piece? To me, it's a perfect piece. This is a Gambit that I've waited for. I didn't buy a custom. I didn't have one made. Nothing. I waited and waited and waited, and I think this is like probably one of the best ones, if not the best one for me. That is.
I gotta see the base
Sideshow's
first, but I
actually
love
let us
it so
down a
far.
couple times by showing the body and not the base. This one, it looks like the
With
base
that-
is going to be a
with
home
the
run. It looks
Incredible
like the
Hulk.
base is damn good. With this.
Rodney, what did you say?
I said I gotta see the base first. I love everything I see so far, but
Yeah,
but what that dude was saying, I think about the Hulk, the new Gladiator Hulk, and how
Yeah,
people don't like the little squishy monster underneath.
and the saber tooth is one. The Jean Grey's another
I
one.
didn't have a problem with the Sabretooth one, but yeah, Jean Grey.
The Jean Grey's another one.
I don't think this base is gonna.
No,
Be a
but yeah, what
problem,
we can
though.
see already looks great.
It's probably gonna be Danger Room ish or something.
So if you guys zoom in on his hand, it looks like he's got his hand like this, and then that other card is right here. You can kind of see the ace right there.
The
Yeah,
last
right. It looked like it's right there.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see it right there. Like you
think
can
that's
see his
it right
hand
there.
like that. It's got the card right in between his hand. Like he's kind of like going like this, and then he's holding that other card.
If this is the regular portrait, then they'd be stupid to make an exclusive because this portrait's fucking perfect already.
Yeah, that's sick.
They could do another one, like a long hair one, just in case. But
Let me go to this other shit.
I don't know what else they would change.
Shit. Then you had
Damn, Thor, that fucking mall with that light up saber, dude. That was sick.
yeah, I'm waiting on Kylo to come back because it is.
Yeah, you got to do a video. Oh, okay. You're waiting on another one before you do a video on him.
Yeah. Application. Now, I mean, I don't know if too many of us up in here are big Iron Man fans, but
I'm a big Iron Man fan because his name is Anthony Edward Stark and my name is Edward Anthony Sewell. So our first and middle name are the same, just reversed.
so will you be partaking in the Mark 7 armor, sir?
Yeah, I'm copping this for sure because I love the Mark 7 and the Iron Man part of the XM is incredible, but the base is fucking whack. And this looks amazing. So yeah, I'm all about this.
This one is from Avengers, the first Avengers movie when Loki threw him out the window.
Right.
And this the armor that went out and caught him, and he came back.
Yeah, it's the second armor he wore in that one. He started out with
Jay Remy's coming on after work. He'll be on shortly.
Oh shit! I gotta send him another. I gotta send you another one, Jay Remy. That first one is fucked up.
He'll be on after work.
And
What about anybody else? Am I the only one?
Jay Remy.
What up?
What's that?
Say happy birthday to our man Jay Remy.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
happy
Is
birthday.
it today?
Yeah, he just turned big 4-0.
Nice.
You know what's up with that? Oh, Homie has arrived, everybody. Let's go back to Gambit or Homie.
Yeah, I'm pre-ordering.
Just to confirm.
How much
You
you
already
think it's
know.
gonna be?
No, but you know what? I get what Barbara was trying to say about the thing in the back. Like that really doesn't. I don't really get that too much because if you're going forward with your hand, like where does the hand start? Like in his head?
It starts behind by your head though.
Yeah, he's got to start it back here and then.
Yeah, he must have like gone like this and then like that.
Or maybe he like his whole body.
Like-
Maybe like his whole body, like he flipped or something.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. I'm still pre-ordering.
Hey, anybody else interested in that Iron Man? Am I solo on that one?
I think our boy Mike might get it, Rodney.
Is he gonna open it? He already got some statues. He still ain't over yet.
Yeah, he ain't opened the Daredevil yet.
Oh my god.
We're at an Iron Man. The only thing we double up on is X-Men.
Man, there are a lot of Iron Mans out there. Like
There's a lot.
Like,
I can't imagine
says,
not opening
Jay-
a statue. How do you even
Jay
do that?
Remy said thanks to everybody for the birthday shout out. He said thank you, fam. So
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
right. Happy
anytime, bro.
birthday.
Happy birthday, big
Happy birthday, Jay Remy.
Definitely, man. Hope it was a good one.
You know what I mean, though? How do you not open a statue? I don't get it. Unless you're moving, I understand that, but
No, even moving. Like when we moved, we got Thanos and we got Spidey
Yeah.
2099.
I'd
And
still open it and at least check it out.
yeah, we opened it, put it together, looked at it for a few minutes in the box because we didn't have anywhere to display it at the time. Then we moved, and then we finally displayed them like 6 months after.
I'd like to know why not do a classic Iron Man? The last one they did was a Comic-Cat, and that was years ago.
Yeah, they're overdue for a comic Iron Man.
Yeah, big time. And I'm hoping Daniel Bell does it. We'll see. I don't know.
but
Well, they
with,
got this new line of Avengers they're doing, so it's probably coming around the pike.
but with so many
Okay.
Iron Mans, how do you pick the Iron Man? Like I'm kind of curious. Like, how do people pick the Iron Man for them? You know what I'm saying? There's so many Iron Mans out there. Like,
Well, first you got to pick if you want a movie Iron Man or if you want a comic Iron Man. And then if you want a movie Iron Man, you just pick the one from your favorite movie. Or if you fucking like them all, just pick the one with the best pose or whatever. You know, I don't know.
but there's like a fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
homie, it's funny you mention that because-
too. That's for damn sure. You got plenty of choices.
It's funny you mention it, Ohami, because everyone from Sideshow is a movie one. The only comic version is the XM one. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one I got. I got
Quarter
the,
scale wise.
Right, correct. Right.
you talking about the
Yeah,
classic one, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I got. That's the one I picked.
And
I
they
didn't
got,
like
yeah,
that at
they got
first,
the Hulk
but
Buster too.
that piece has grown on me a lot. I actually really like that one now.
Which one?
Yeah, the
The
Hulkbuster.
XM.
It's a
The
nice.
Hulkbuster. Which suit is the Hulkbuster? Is that is that more like a?
I don't
What's
think
that?
it really has a mark, but it's just it's just called the Hulkbuster.
You talking about the XM one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not from a movie. That's a comic version of it.
Oh, okay. Wow. Because I never really.
I think
took
it's
a close
I think it's
look at it.
Imaginarium Art. I think that's the company that did the one
movie,
from
yeah,
Age
the
of
movie one,
Ultron.
yeah. But see, with Iron Man, you can get away with that shit because he has so many different suits. If you're really a hardcore Iron Man fan, you could have 50 Iron Mans and they'd all be different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, hell, first Iron Man's got 3 different suits himself. And fucking Iron Man 3's got what, like fucking 40 of them?
You
He only
you heard
wears
it.
a couple of them.
You heard it first. Tim says, "I bet Gambit's legs are going to be metal." You heard it first.
Oh, because of the lean, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a funny one. Johnny says it's that time of the year when everyone loves Sideshow again. Well, I hate to break it to you, Johnny. I love Sideshow all year round.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
Hey, speaking of Iron Man, me and Ohami were talking about this one the other day, that Extremis armor. That's a fucking sick piece, that 1/5, and that one actually sold out. I can't believe it sold out. I
Which one's that?
on the road.
You know what?
We had it on
Eddie,
pre-order. and we
you know
canceled
what?
it.
I had that. I was actually gonna get it, because to be honest, that was my favorite Iron Man. But damn, it's the 1/5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you want to put it next to Cap and all that shit. So it's like,
It looks like, though, it might pair decently with the quarter scale, because it was like 22, 23 inches tall, the entire piece. Because he was
I
all
would
stretched
like to-
out and he was a little bit, high up off the base. But I love that
I would-
paint job, that kind of matte look. It has the same paint job as a custom, I think it was Imaginarium Art again, Iron Patriot, the Norman Osborn version. That's one of the best armored suit paint jobs I've ever seen.
I really liked that portrait from that Extremis too. Like the way, his mask was coming up out, it was like flipping up.
Yeah, yep.
I'd
Yeah,
like
that
to
was a sick
send it.
piece.
I'd like to send a video invite to Secret Sanctuary if he might want to hop on. Thor.
you get
I
an
like-
email and no problem.
I like his channel and he's done some nice reviews actually.
What y'all think about this? I know Tim.
This is cool. People are saying it's quarter scale. I think it's 1/3 scale.
Well, now they showed some dude holding it in his hand, like
Right,
Yeah.
right. And the thickness of his arms are huge compared to the dude's fingers, unless that was a female.
People I think are getting it misconstrued. They're basically busts for quarter scale statues. It's like the top half of a quarter scale statue. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm thinking it's 1/3 though. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's quarter scale. I think it's 1/3.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's.
Because I'm looking at my Wolverine right now. And my thumb's about the same thickness as my Wolverine PS forearms and arms, and that this dude's arms was way thicker than the thumb of the person with the hand that was holding it. I mean, it was like twice.
He's kind of flexing them, so that would make them bigger. You know what I mean? So
they did a better job on the mouth. I know that.
Like you said,
actually, dude, the mouth actually looks exactly like the life scale bust with no upper lip and shit and the underbite.
No,
you look at it, it actually looks very similar.
Better than me.
Yeah.
It looks better, but for some reason, it looks better. But I think it's the same damn near mouth.
If it was
he's got no upper lip and he's got the underbite.
I don't understand the hatred for this because you know what? It's executed very well. I think. I don't know.
I like it.
There's hate for it. Who?
No,
I don't understand the hate for any fucking piece. If you don't like it, then move on. Just shut the fuck up about it.
I like it. I just don't want to get it because that's like a whole new door, you know.
Yeah.
That you'll be opening and collecting.
Yeah, because it's all with the Magneto bus, you know, they keep on, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? Imagine this next to one of your favorite Wolverine statues. It's gonna look sweet.
I think that's more for Ethan that you know he really likes the character, you know, Wolverine. I think.
Well, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with the Thanos, and I'm gonna see if they keep making more because I'm gonna start collecting them. I love them. I think they're amazing.
Hey, we got A-Tim in the chat saying it is 1/3. So
if they come out with a Colossus, you'll probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then I'll get the Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? It's still like it's like fucking a door you really don't want to open. You know.
No, I agree with that.
They keep talking, Ohami. You're right.
Johnny says he has a tumor on his forehead. Well, okay, that tumor is welcome in my house.
A tumor. Oh, that's the outfit.
Nah, I just think it's the pictures, just the expression line.
I never noticed that. That does look kind of weird.
No, but you know what the thing of it is? It's a deep crease. It's not round. It's a lump.
It looks like it's protruding.
The lighting makes it look like it's, you know.
Well, you have to. Oh, you have to remember when somebody makes that face, their brow curls. His brow is curling in the mask.
Yeah, but
I see what you're saying. It could be just like I think it's an illusion. I think it's just playing tricks with this. It looks like it's raised up, but I think it's actually going in. I don't think it's raised up. It's just the lighting.
It's not creased up. If you look, there's like 2 white dots, and it's like the lighting. Right. It's like it's hanging off of it, so it makes it look like the effect.
I wonder if the claws are going to be metal or if they're going to be you know, sculpted or whatever.
It looks like it's protruding, but I think in reality, I think it's a little bit indented. It's just the light playing tricks with us.
The Secret Sanctuary says he asked Daniel Bell, and it's 1/3 that bust.
So Daniel Bell did this one too.
Bam.
Correct. Yep.
Wow.
Daniel Bell he's brilliant. That kid's got it all.
Yeah, what'd you say the other day, Rodney? Nobody
else works there.
Yeah, Daniel Bell doing everything.
Good.
Daniel Bell show.
Yeah, but you know what? This is a nice I think this is giving collectors, if you think about it, if you can't afford the quarter scale and they don't do a lot of fifth scale, this brings you into the market. This bust, the Thanos, and if they sell well enough, I'm sure they'll keep doing them. I
want to know what y'all think about that kid pool now that we know the price.
Oh Christ!
Oh no,
$250 or something.
$250.
I'll tell you what, I like that mini, the 1/3 Wolverine bust better than the life size one.
There it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So here's somebody. They put the torso on top of the PF.
See, that just wouldn't work though because they're not the same scale. But that does look cool though.
Yeah, Sideshow in the future, do what Prime One does.
That does look cool.
They made this.
But if you look at it, it's kind of an awkward pose because he's leaning forward like he's watching, but then he's like
in the position he actually is. This is the starting point, and it's so bottom half of his body would be a little different. He wouldn't be stepped forward like that.
What
I think he would be more like in a crouched down position, and then
Right.
That position that he's in now, he's leaning like this. So
Right.
Like you're like this, and he's leaning forward. It kind of looks weird.
This is the beginning of how the position is that we got, the pose that we got. This is the beginning of it. And so the bottom half wouldn't be the same.
He's defending himself here. That's what that looks like.
That could be a possibility if he's bracing himself for a beam or something. That's yeah, I could see that. And
that's pretty sweet looking. I mean, I think that's perfect.
That does look great. I still like what we got better, but
agreed. Yeah, for sure. It's Wolverine. You can't go wrong.
Sideshow would mess everybody's head up if they start coming out with 2 torsos.
Let me get the kid pool up. Hold on.
Oh God.
So I mean, look, I'm not getting it. I can't hate on it. It's $250. Isn't Prime One's doing like the oh gosh, what are the yellow things, that cartoon?
The yellow things.
The little kitty. It's not.
I know what you're talking about.
Minions.
The Minions. Yeah.
Hey. I mean,
the detail of this is really mind blowing because that fucking floaty actually looks like a real plastic floaty, like with the creases and everything.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy the detail that went into this.
So
I mean,
regardless how you feel about it, you gotta at least respect it.
I see a seam right there, though.
Oh, I just noticed that too. That's rough.
I see it.
Here in the arm, right here.
The arm, yeah. You can see through it.
I'm sure that'll be fixed though.
Yeah. I mean, saying that it would have been cool if they would have added some bubbles inside the water of the pool.
Or a little bit of yellow, like you pissed in it or something.
Oh yeah.
Pissed in the water.
But what's the deal with the lightsabers? That's what I want to know.
Lightsabers.
Yeah, right here. Those are lightsabers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
That is really what they are too, because they call them laser swords or something like that.
Yeah, what's
right up?
What the fuck is the purpose of that shit?
Just some toys,
Like funny things that he would do, like he's wearing a lifesaver in a kiddie pool,
What really would have set this over, what really would have put this over the edge is if they had the dog pool. They had dog pool in the water with them, or at least next to the pool. That'd be cool.
I want to buy this and drop it off of a roof and see what happens.
Why?
That's just a fucking dick move right there.
People bought the little fat
Wolverine
and little cheeseburger.
I'm playing.
Hey,
wonder if Daniel Bell did
I
this
agree
too.
with Red.
Right. Daniel Bell did it. Now everybody loves it.
What are you saying, Barbie?
I agree with Red Hood in the chat. Chubby Deadpool was better. I like the chubby Deadpool.
Well, I'm trying to remember what the chubby Deadpool one was.
I think
He was sitting on top of the duck in like a fishbowl or some shit.
The best Deadpool they did in the last 10 years was the one that has the ammo around the base and he's standing. It's like museum pose. That's the best one that they've done yet.
I think that's the first one they did.
Yeah,
it's the first one.
I didn't like that.
Oh,
I like it, but Heatseeker, that base on Heatseeker is one of the coolest bases ever on a piece. I mean, that explosion, it's insane how they did that explosion.
So
that's a nice piece.
Ed dude, since this is only $250, you gonna be scooping this up since you the resident Deadpool fan here, bro.
I mean, it depends on my finances. Honestly, maybe though. I really might cop this at least sometime down the road.
Is Kidpool a real character?
Yeah, he's part of the Deadpool Corps.
Okay.
So, I mean, I got Lady Deadpool. I got Deadpool Heatseeker. Throw him right in the middle of them. It might kind of look cool.
That's their kid.
But he's definitely not a priority. I can tell you that much. There's way too many other great statues out there that I need to get first.
All right.
Oh, and then we had one come out today. Oh, wait, what? I put that shit. We was messing with Now hold on, somebody put this shit up.
We got the Dark Knight Joker. They
yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. But hold on, somebody put this up.
A PF too. Hold on,
what the hell y'all think this shit mean?
What is that?
Nothing. I don't know.
I think they might have it in hand, maybe.
I think they're gonna reveal it.
Yeah, they'll probably reveal it.
Correct. Reveal it at Comic-Con.
San Diego.
Yeah.
When is San Diego Comic Con?
Next week.
Next week.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
get
I
to
think
see that base.
that it's going to be an exclusive reveal, maybe.
Huh.
So you guys,
Sideshow ain't about that, man. They ain't gonna be doing no exclusive only con.
No.
especially with something like this.
They ain't about to lose all that money.
Right.
Two of their reps said it to me at the booth when I talked to them last year and the year before. They said, if you like our stuff, buy it. If you don't like it, there's always somebody else that'll buy it, and it's true.
Damn.
That's simple.
It was going hard like that.
You guys think they've showed us everything, or do you think they're saving stuff exclusively for the
Cyclops,
con?
man. Cyclops is coming, brother.
They're saving stuff.
I think what they're gonna do is maybe since Colossus is releasing next year, I think Gambit will also be coming out next year, and I'm hoping they'll have a Nightcrawler and then Cyclops. And I don't know, is there anybody else missing?
Beast,
Storm is
Beast,
missing,
Beast.
or Beast, and then we're also missing Storms.
Storm.
So I don't know. I think that might be the line next year. I mean, we got all these X-Men pieces this year, and I think next year those will be the statues.
I mean, when you come to
out.
think about it, they're not that far away from finishing it off. You know, they're only missing really what? Cyclops, Storm, Beast, Nightcrawler. If they want to do an Archangel and
Iceman, I hope they come out with an
You
Iceman.
won't get
Iceman, but they're more than halfway through the line.
You won't get Nightcrawler though, because they say with the licensing, the licensor is that stubborn. XM couldn't get them, and Sideshow can't get them.
That thought just came to my head. I wonder if that's why they're doing the same characters, because those are the only characters they can get licensed for.
Correct, right. You'll see Storm and you'll see Cyclops. Those are
But
probably.
they've done a Nightcrawler before, so I mean, maybe. I don't know.
But that was years ago, man. That's going back a long time. That's going back to the 90s, man.
Yeah, that's
Maybe-
when
actually, no,
Fox had it. Now Disney's got it, so they might.
Don't
now
hold me
that
to
Disney
that.
has it. Now that Disney has them back, they might be able to get it.
I'm sorry, early 2000s. I'm sorry, early 2000s.
I was about to say the 90s. Like, what the
No. I was saying late 90s, like 99, 98. But no,
that came out in the 2000s.
2002.
2005 maybe.
I was gonna say early 2000s. I'm mistaken. You're right. I know. I was gonna say
they gotta be giving us a new Apocalypse sooner or later, because Juggernaut, that can't be the only fucking villain. Because they got Magneto fighting a Sentinel, so technically he's not really a villain in that instance.
Maybe they'll do a Sinister.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Your boy
Hey, what do y'all think about this right
I'd
here?
like to see Sideshow doing Omega Red one of these days.
What do y'all
That
think
would
about
be
this
nice.
right here?
Well, how y'all feel about this joke? I mean, I know
What do y'all think about the Joker?
I know we not big DC people up in here, but
but you know, it's a beautiful piece, but it's too little, too late because everybody's done it already.
Is this the pose?
Yes.
I mean, I could see it selling pretty well.
The likeness is obviously way off, but I mean, it still looks cool.
I can't. Need to see
The question that I wonder is are they going to make him Christian Bale to go with it?
I was just thinking about that.
That's
Or Jim Gordon.
Right.
I don't see them making it not a premium format. I don't think they might make a hot toy.
But this scene this is when he was sitting in the holding cell. Batman hadn't shown up to him yet.
Yeah, this
I
is
could definitely see a Batman going with him.
Maybe I just thought about it. Maybe Sideshow do a Bishop too.
Nick, I think that Nightcrawler came out in 2009.
I thought it was early.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
Shit,
you know what?
Sideshow hasn't been making
behind you.
stuff
You gotta
that
just
long.
check the base. The base will tell you the year at the bottom.
No, Barbara, mine's a sample. It doesn't have the date on it. That's a sample piece. That's one that they used for the actual statue itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing on it except sample.
Hey,
There's no
Thor, where's the
date on it.
video on that?
Yeah, I think it's
Speeder bike.
2009.
Gotta wait for Rodney. We gotta make a video on this shit. First, I gotta get the guy to fix it. But I think that's how I sprained my fucking shoulder lifting this damn statue. So yeah, we make one. Don't worry. But I gotta get the still haven't got the handlebars fixed yet. So, because last week was the 4th, and me and the guy was like missing each other.
We are way backed up.
Yeah.
So you don't think it'll just be something as simple as a little bit of glue? Somebody's actually got to take the sculpting putty or something.
I mean,
and everything?
I tried gluing it, and it like the one on the one that he's not holding, I glued it and it stayed, but the other one just for some reason
Back
don't want to stay. Yeah, the other one doesn't want to stay in place, so I'm gonna take it to him when
What kind of glue you using?
I use some Gorilla Glue, like
No Zappa Gap.
I don't know. I'm gonna just take it to him, let him do that shit because it's it just kept coming off and shit. So we ain't shouted out the chat yet, man. Somebody got it up or no?
We got Archangel just came up in there. We got Chris, the Batman statue collector. Jay
Yo.
Remy, Impulse Collecting. Thornton,
birthday.
Apple Bottom Jeans. Got Jeff Morris. We got Nick 666 punk ass. We got Mechanical Tutorials. We got Jesse Henderson, Red Hood, Johnny, Spider-Man. We got Ed Dude. We got Forenzy. Collect. Lewis Valentine, Jeff Morris, Divine, Macklin. 55555. Red Hood, A-Tim.
Emperor Collector.
Vega,
Omar.
just Vega.
Skills, Power.
Arches Nightcrawler says 2011, and Sideshow's website says 2010.
Secret
So I was gonna say-
Sanctuary.
It's pretty
No.
old.
That's not that old, man.
That's 9 years, man.
Man, I got
Alan
shit
Kiefer.
older than that, man. Get the fuck out of
The
here.
statue ain't that bad.
That's
Well,
old for it.
Don't let
Oh,
the-
in statue years, that's old, man.
Huh?
In statue years, that's old. 9 years is a long time for a piece.
I got stuff that's like 17.
Yeah, yeah.
The Bowens I got like 2003, 2004.
Anything that's
Either way,
that's-
hopefully now that Disney's got the license back and Marvel's all in one place, hopefully that might make it a little easier for more characters to get made.
We got 81 people watching.
What? Damn, that's a lot of people watching tonight. 82.
We got
Yeah.
Pop Culture
Yeah.
Fate in the house.
What's up?
Pop Culture Fate. We ain't drinking tonight, man. If you want to come on.
Everybody tuned in to see.
The Hangover.
Yeah, they
back to the laptop.
were concerned about you riding the.
I'm alive.
83. Look, I
We
mentioned
got Mark.
I
Mark,
mentioned
what?
Rodney went up to 84.
This is what Darth Castle likes to call the sober up show.
Yeah,
Dynamic
This
Menace.
is The Hangover
Mark,
for real.
Mark Bucks.
but you
Am I
never know.
saying that
Somebody
right?
could start drinking at any moment. So
Oh,
We got
boy.
Skills
I'm drinking.
Power.
Right here.
Skills Power in the house.
Shout out to Dana Dynamic Menace and Chris the Batman Guru.
Tin Man. Where's Scarecrow at, Tin Man?
yeah,
Hey, jump on.
I send you one. Hold on.
Archangel.
Divine says, is that why Elba is missing? No drinks.
Yeah, nah, she's a little under the weather, but you never know. Could be a little plastered from last week. You never know.
Dynamic.
But nah, she's
What's everybody think price wise on that Joker? What do you think the price is gonna be?
Oh, that premium format?
Yeah.
$650.
yeah. I think due to the that shit came out in 08 or whatever. I don't
High Skills. We got High Skills in here. We got Pinche Baracho.
think,
Barbara Ohami, what do you guys think price wise? What do you think it's gonna be?
For Gambit or for
For the
they talking about the Joker.
the Joker.
What was the scale again on that one?
I don't even know.
It's
Quarter
quarter
scale and
format.
the premium format.
Premium format.
Oh, it's a quarter scale.
I don't know.
It's on
Five
a throne, so.
Joker on the
Well, it's sitting down, isn't it?
575.
Your boy
I go 675.
your boy Spider-Man just posted something say Marvel Electra premium format is low stock.
What is it again?
Yeah, I saw
How
that.
that piece is not sold out yet is beyond me. Hey,
Yeah,
anybody on the fence with that? Get the
Yeah,
fuck
but
off this fence and buy that damn piece. It's amazing.
So says Ed Dude.
I
Quit
don't know, man.
bullshitting.
What's
I don't know. I think that's just kind of weird or awkward or whatever. I fucking I ordered my Electra, you know, because I was one of those pieces I was waiting just to like buy her straight up.
Oh, the collector's edition was the one.
Yeah, so I waited till I saw her on low stock, so you know, put her on pre-order, and that was like 4 months ago. So I don't understand how in 4 months or whatnot that fucking statue, you know, because supposedly if it's low stock, you know, they only got like 20 pieces left.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember seeing it on low stock before it even released, while it was still on pre-order.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like 4 months on low stock. That shit don't add up to me. Like how you
she's low stock.
A lot of people must have canceled.
She's low stock because look at her ES. She had a low ES actually. That's why.
No, you're not hearing what we're saying. Is it was low stock. It was low stock a while ago while it was still up for pre-order, and then it went off of low stock.
But what
and then the low stock went away.
When it's announced that it's a low stock, you have like 20. They have like 20 pieces left.
20
so
pieces
if
left.
it was 4 months ago and it's still low stock, and not what is it sold out now?
No, it's still low stock. So how are you gonna tell me in 4 months you haven't sold
20
those
pieces?
Those 20 pieces?
Well, I'll tell you right now. They told me that the Daredevil exclusive was low stock, and the guy on the phone said they had 10 pieces left. The next day, it was still there. The following day, it was gone. So where did those 10 pieces go? They sold out in 2 days? Come on now. I don't believe that for a minute.
Well, the thing about the Electra is it was on low stock when it was still up for pre-order, and then it went off of low stock. Like, the low stock notice went away. So I don't know if a lot of people canceled it or what.
Oh, so
Dan says it's a conspiracy.
What are you trying to say, Ohio?
What are you saying that when I ordered it on low stock 4 months ago, after I ordered it, they took it out of low stock and put it normal, and then they put it on low stock again?
Yeah, now it's back on low stock again.
Yeah, but don't you think that's like baiting?
Yeah, it's a little weird. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people canceled it because you know how some people are with Sideshow.
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
one bad piece comes out and a lot of people cancel.
You know what? That's a good point. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe maybe a lot of
I think Junior actually did that. I think he had it on pre-order and he canceled it and waited for us to get it and then ordered it again.
He did.
So he lost his.
I'm good with that.
Hey, look who's here.
Yo.
Ain't nobody here, bro.
Figment of your imagination.
Is that the Wolverine?
Yeah.
Is that
I
Wolverine?
I missed all the good stuff.
we could go back and review if you like.
Yes, let's revisit it, please.
No, are you all done?
No, we're just getting started.
We're just started.
Oh my gosh.
So which do you want first? Do you want Wolverine, Bust, Gambit, Premium Formats? You know, you choose the candy of your choice.
I want Gambit.
So be it.
So do I.
Before we go into this wonderful talk, hey Tim, how's the baby?
Oh shit, I forgot about.
Oh, she's doing good, man. Thanks for asking, bro.
Good.
Everything's gravy right now.
Good. That's good. That's the best way to be, man. Healthy and causing trouble, right?
Before Gambit, I forgot about this. This.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like the red one, so.
Yeah.
Dan Dynamic Menace is signing off. Later on, Dan. Later, brother.
All right.
He said, "Yeah, Tim, you missed it. Night, peace."
Oh, I thought he was going.
Gambit. Iron Man. There you go. Okay. There you are, sir.
Oh, well. God damn. The fact that any statue collector right now who is even remotely interested in buying X-Men statues has anything bad to say about this blows my fucking mind. What a loser you have to be to talk shit about this statue.
Yeah.
What an absolute douche to talk shit about this statue.
Wow.
This might be the best statue to come out from like any X-Men line ever, possibly.
You think he'll be better in the role? You think he has potential to be better in the role?
I think 100%.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, what's that piece right now for you? Besides this one, what's that piece now?
As far as X-Men from Sideshow, I would say
you said this might be the best X-Men ever. I mean, what?
from Sideshow for sure.
Oh, okay.
I think Rogue right now is the best X-Men statue Sideshow's made.
Yeah. What about any licensed company? So I guess it's just Sideshow and XM.
I think before this Rogue, it was the old Gambit premium format.
Tim, you think this is the best X-Men piece they've ever made?
In quarter scale, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I guess Iron Studios has made a couple. They made a couple.
Wow.
I think the Rogue and the XM Dark Phoenix, man.
I have something to say. The only thing I hate about this Gambit statue.
Barbara. Your favorite character, Barbara. What's up with that?
I finished
You
the
douchebag.
only thing.
Go play with your squirrel.
Shut up.
With the squirrel.
Let me talk. The only thing I hate about this Gambit statue is that it doesn't talk to me in that Cajun accent.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll
I'll
accept that.
That's
It's
fair.
not spicy enough for you, is it?
Barbara,
They need to- they need to throw some
Barbara,
spice in
your
there.
window needs to be next to mine, so you can have a little squirrel here with the water bottle.
So yeah, come on, guys. I'm not gonna say anything bad. I love this Gambit, man. I'm like this. I'm excited for this one, to be honest. He's my favorite character.
I'm curious to see how the pink, the thing is, gonna look like live. Like
I wonder if they give it a metallic kind of.
I'll be honest with you 100%. I'll pay $1,000 to get the statue to look like that.
yeah, because to be honest, the only thing I really love this statue, and I'm getting it no matter what. But I hope like the whole pink shit doesn't end up being like the Green Lantern, the green, the plastic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah.
you mean.
Nah,
Yeah, man. I mean,
don't
dude,
change that at all.
I'll easily pay $1,000 if this statue comes to my house looking like that. You're talking that'll be the piece everybody looks at. It's insane.
I can't wait to see the rest of the base though.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
could
that's
you
gonna be
not?
dope.
How could you not love him and Rogue fighting Juggernaut in the Danger Room? It doesn't get any better than that. Come on, man. I mean, seriously.
That's dope. That's
Serious.
fucking dope. And then the card still in the energy stream in his fingers. It's bonkers.
And his bow staff. It's boom right there, right
Bro,
there.
the costume is perfectly accurate. There's no variation. There's no bullshit to it. You
And
saw
the
bottom.
toothpick, toothpick in the mouth is the cherry on top.
Nuts. You saw the bottom of his jacket, the inside.
You can see the hem.
No.
You can see the hem right here.
Yo,
Yeah.
it looks like silk, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a line in it.
Tim, Tim, how can they could pull that off with the paints in a factory like that? I mean, versus a custom, because a custom painter obviously could pull that off. But you think the factory is going to pull that same thing off?
Possibly.
I'll
Maybe
say-
they pulled that off with Rogue perfectly.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this is sculpted, Barbara.
yeah.
This isn't going to be a fabric one.
Oh, you mean the I'm talking about
material.
paint-wise in
Yeah.
general. Yeah, I
The
get
paint job on the Rogue, that base, the fucking holographic kind of look that factory did an incredible job. That's a difficult thing to do. I gotta imagine. That base has a real like holographic kind of look.
But Nick, what I was trying to say is that even though it's sculpted with Rogue, I mean, I'm talking about paint wise to match like the actual prototype. They did a tremendous job. If you look at the
Yeah,
Rogue,
but what he's saying is that
the cape.
what he's saying is that the jacket, underneath the jacket, it kind of looks like silk.
Yes, I know. But Nick
So
said, do you think that the factory
is going to pull that
exactly? So that's what I'm going to. Rogue came out exactly how she
off?
came
Yeah,
out in
but
the
Rogue's
prototype.
jacket was
But I'm not
mixed
talking
media.
But I'm not talking about I'm talking in general, paint wise.
Yeah.
They matched
Yeah,
it to the T, is what I'm saying. So if they have a prototype,
You gotta look at. I think you gotta look at each piece individually. You can't really compare it to what they last did.
Right.
I haven't seen that Rogue in person with that base and videos. It looks like it's got a holographic kind of look to it. Is that how it really
Yeah.
looks in person?
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's got like different tones, like bluish, greenish tones. So
I don't know. I think
it's
they did. I think they did a really good job with the Gambit. I hope it gives you a lot of hope when Cyclops and Storm kind of gets you excited to see what they're gonna
I like
come out with.
What they did too, what was nice with Rogue, and I said this to a Tim, he even noticed it, is that Rogue there's mixed media all over that piece. The gaskets are rubber. I mean, there's real wires. I'm surprised they didn't use more mixed media on it. It's a phenomenal piece. It's really a good piece.
What's up, Sam?
What's up, Sam? You get what you pay for. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I'm glad they went with sculpt on the jacket of the Gambit and not mixed media.
Yeah, I think,
Do you think it'll be a little bit? Do you think it'll be a little bit awkward since Rogue's jacket is mixed media and Gambit it's sculpted?
No, because the Rogue jacket
be.
is very small. It's a real small jacket compared to the Gambit one, so I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, but you couldn't have gone with a mixed media with the fabric jacket because his jacket looks like it's flying.
It doesn't really have a jacket. He has like
why is space?
They could have gone mixed media. They could have put some
But I'm
wires
saying
in
the
it.
bottom of the coat looks like it's flowing with his movement. So how would you replicate it with a fabric?
I don't know. Maybe I did it.
Yeah, but Barbara, you can with a trench coat because they'll put all the wires in it.
Yeah, they could put wires in
Yeah,
it.
but it won't be the same. I mean, you'll put it one way, I'll put it another way. Somebody, it's not going to look as nice.
Maybe maybe at the end of the day, it's just easier to do a sculpted coat than it is
I just want everybody's expectations to be managed. That jacket on Gambit's more than likely going to be PVC, so everybody needs to get that in their head now and not fucking bitch about it.
Yeah, he's right, because imagine all the breakages if it wasn't.
if what wasn't.
If the cape wasn't if his trench coat wasn't PVC, if that's not PVC, you'll have a lot of breakages.
So get that in your head now and shut the fuck up about it when it comes.
I have
What about the base?
I have a feeling that this new maquette thing caused a lot of controversy, and if I was Sideshow, I would try to do damage control by saying, yo, when we put the name maquette on it, we're going to get that money, but we need to produce at a very high quality. And until they don't produce a maquette at high quality, that's going to be the standard. And Rogue set that standard very, very high. Rogue does not look like my other PFs at all. She is painted better. It's designed better. It's more expressive. It's better in every way.
Yeah, but you know what? When you come and look at both pieces, even if you look at the Rogue and the Mystique, that they came out with, the new one, I still think those two pieces. I'm not trying to down the Mystique, but the Rogue is just, I think, a way better piece. I don't know why.
100%.
Well, that's what he's saying. He's saying the maquette is on another level from the PF.
I'm saying Rogue looks better than all of my old line. I think the old Gambit and the old Angel are the only thing that are close to like this new quality that we're getting.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, do you have the Magneto maquette?
I agree with the Angel, man. That Angel is like, like whoa.
That Angel's beautiful, man. That paint job. So,
have you seen the blue head? Have you seen the blue? Have you seen the?
Oh, yeah, of course. I don't have it, but I've seen it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Have you seen it, in person?
No.
Yeah, it's a real nice, man.
Hey, Tim, do you have that Magneto maquette?
I don't.
Is Magneto the only other maquette?
Yeah.
So far, that's released.
Magneto started it, actually. Magneto was the first.
No.
Juggernaut's a maquette.
No, for X-Men, I'm saying.
No, bro,
X-Men.
the Sentinel is a maquette.
No, I'm saying of the new stuff. Magneto was the first.
The Sentinel's a maquette. Thanos is a maquette.
Now Tim's on green.
Ohami and Barbie, both you guys got both the Rogue and the Magneto. How does the Magneto compare to the Rogue?
Yeah, how do you like Mag?
Man, to be honest, the Rogue, I think it's just the Rogue it's I don't know. I think the paint job on the Rogue, it's a little bit better than the Magneto.
Yeah.
But the Magneto, I don't know. I think a lot of people just hate it. For some reason, I don't know why.
Unfairly, yeah, it's unwarranted to hate that piece.
But you know what? I think what happened with that Magneto. A lot of people started posting up these fucked up ass pictures of it, and and to be honest, even me, when I saw those pictures, I was like, man, what the fuck? I hope I don't get this shit.
You have it, right? How do you like it?
Yeah. And then when I got it, when I got it, I was like, oh, this shit's
No, but
dope.
it was a particular picture. Because I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, you go off based off a picture, but it was a picture that was taken, and it was hazy. It was kind of like hazy. The colors looked dull. It just made it look super crappy.
And I don't even mind that the fabric cape. I don't really have a preference, I guess. But
imagine if that was sculpted, it would snap right off. There's no way that could hold all that weight on that leg.
Yeah, or they'd have to make it really thick, like
well, they
the
did it
XM.
with the Mysterio from XM.
Man, but let me tell you, that Mysterio from
It
XM.
weighs like a lot.
If you get the Mysterio from XM that has like the cape flow, kind of like similar to, the Magneto, and if bro, that shit, just the cape alone is so fucking heavy that you.
And that's the complaint with most of those XM pieces around that time is the thickness of the cape and the coats. A lot of people said it looked like cake icing. That was a lot of the
But let me tell you,
critiques about that shit.
Even look,
they can say whatever they
I think
want,
some
but
of
it's
those,
an amazing
I think
piece.
some of those Batman Hush statues, that came out. I've seen a couple of them that came out with the capes like cracked around the points and shit like that. So it's like, I don't know.
I'm not saying it was a bad piece. I'm just saying that's the critique. That's the only critique I'd ever heard about that Mystique is that the cape is really thick.
The Mysterio, you mean the Mysterio?
Well, I'm gonna tell
Mysterio.
you, Tim said it though. Honestly, when you look at statues and you're buying premium formats in the last, let's say, 10 years, that Magneto, when they stamp maquette on things, my Magneto is flawless. There's not a chip. There's not a scratch.
The
paint
maquette?
the maquette. There's not a single thing wrong with mine except maybe one of the pieces of the Sentinel head's kind of loose, just ever so slightly, but it's not gonna like fall out. But when they went from that to Rogue, they just keep progressing up and up and up. And people hate the price, but look at the product. The
Yeah,
statues
but
are
even the Magneto, the Magneto, I know a lot of the other Magnetos are coming out. They have a whole mess of other Magnetos coming out and stuff like that. Look, I even XM the white Magneto and stuff. But I still think the portrait and the sideshow one, damn, that shit's sick, man. It's
that
like one of the
portrait's
nice ones out there. I don't display it with a mass portrait, but that shit's sick.
See, now Johnny's saying the colors don't match on Magneto and Wolverine and this and that and blah blah blah.
Actually, Jem had asked me last week, but when I noticed the comment, I think he was already gone. He asked me about the Magneto. He's asking again. It does not look cheap at all to me. When I saw the Magneto in those pictures, I was like, oh man, this looks very crappy. When I got it in person, I was extremely happy with it. It's a very nice piece. It does not look cheap at all.
Well, not only that, the one guy online, he made a really cool thing. He turned it. I think everybody saw it. He turned it right side up to show the whole Sentinel space.
You want me to take it out? You want me to take it out? I'll take it out.
Yeah, take it out. Take it out.
We have a nice. You guys will probably be able to see it because the camera does nice shots.
No bar.
Wait a minute while I whip this out.
Man, you heard over there, Playboy.
You say
I think the
Oh.
hatred comes from another thing is everybody was, I think, expecting more of a classic Magneto when he's more of a little bit of a modern. That's the thing, and so what? He's a little modernized. Big deal. I mean,
The hatred
believe me, I
comes
was
because
on
that's
that
the cool
train.
thing to do.
Hey, man,
cool
people-
to hate on
Tim, what was
sideshow.
that? What's that, Tim?
I was on that train.
No,
Yeah.
but I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his purple underwear, man. That's important. Like,
Sam Allegra, you're in here.
oh, shit. Oh, it's the Atom. What?
Oh, hey man.
Talking in his ear.
Hey man.
Hey,
How you
remember
doing,
me?
bud?
You tricked me into getting Rogue Premium format.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah. You tricked me into getting all the old Sideshow stuff.
You bought it?
Yeah,
I just modified my Rogue. Well, I didn't do it. John Fichi did.
Hey, did you see that mod on Facebook of the Colossus with the sculpted?
Hell
photos?
yeah, that thing looks
I
fucking
love that.
wicked.
I love that.
Well, somebody
What was
took
that?
that Colossus with the fabric costume and made it.
They removed
Fully
the fabric
sculpted.
and sculpted it.
I've
Very
seen somebody on YouTube do that. It might have been Vince Vell did that with Batman, the Batman PS.
Oh, nice. I think it's a good idea.
It was either Vince Vell or a guy named Roberto Valero or something like that.
Let's see the base.
Yeah, that
Or-
base is nice.
Ooh, there's
Custom Daredevil.
I think it's a very nice piece. It's not cheap at all.
the face of the base face.
The base.
I like
face.
how he came out.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think what happened. Everything
it
just
was-
went down under.
It was all
Yeah.
the custom Magnetos. coming
Yeah,
out.
baby.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey, Jason, what do you think of that?
Talking
Jason,
shit
what do you
about-
think of that Dark Knight Joker?
I like the
Don't-
what?
Don't get him
The
started.
new Dark Knight Joker PF.
Look, if they had have done the Joker's head sculpt right in the first one, I'd have more faith. But they can't do live action characters well.
Aside
they all
from the
end up looking like
likeness, yeah,
shit.
the likeness is off. Aside from that, I mean, I guess that's kind of
Yeah.
important though when you're doing a movie piece.
But what
Yeah,
if,
that's
what
what,
if it's
and that's
a-
what it is. Look, the pose and stuff like that, fantastic. But look, yeah, I'm not confident that they're going to do Heath Ledger's face properly.
Jem Mid just said SS Magneto got bad press. He's right. That was part of it too. I mean,
Yeah, the
They
whole
got-
switch
they got
from a
crowded
PF to a
because of
Maquette.
custom Magnetos.
The whole
and
switch
that was
between
it.
the PF
Ed,
to the
dude,
Maquette
Ed,
really
dude,
gave
we
a lot of
talked
people a
about
bad
that.
taste in their mouth.
Ed, dude, we talked about that a couple weeks ago when they switched the pose and then the maquette changed.
Yeah,
Everybody got mad about that.
which I mean, all these complaints are kind of stupid. It seems like what people do is somebody will post a negative picture, and the people act like that's a definitive picture, and so every piece is like that, which is just silly.
And it's really simple, man. Look, when you've got a character like Magneto that there's what maybe 200, 300 customs ofs out there, and everyone reckons theirs is the best, and you're going to get them arguments happening. And look, the same thing's going to happen with this new what's his name, Gambit or Gambit or whatever his name is.
Whoa.
You know
that bloke.
damn well what his name is.
Whoa.
No, but the same thing's gonna happen with that. You got people that are trying to sell the OG one for like fucking $2,000 and stuff, and they're never gonna say that this new one's better than that.
They could be wrong.
Look, I think
they could be wrong, but what I'm saying, that's where you're going to get a lot of this, and this is where, you know, I think like the show that we do and the other chats and that do is most important, because none of us are in it for money. Like we're all collectors. We're not flippers, you know, like we don't try and sell shit to try and make money. We're lucky if we make our money back if we sell anything.
Jason's
you know,
right.
Yeah, you got people falsely talking shit to try to keep, you know, to bring the hype down. So
always,
the
Ed,
previous one
always.
is the best.
Yeah, and particularly, it's you can spot the flippers as soon as they start, man. And you're like, and it's just unfounded bullshit. You know, sort of like A-Tim when he's talking about DC. You know,
What?
And you when you talk about X-Men.
Oh my goodness! Can't we just enjoy the first
Jason's
one,
up in the
Magneto?
chat right now saying, slap a maquette on the statue and you Marvel guys separate from your money quickly.
Right.
What about you DC guys who are buying that fucking Mr. Freeze for the same fucking price? And then
No.
have the maquette fucking label.
Hey, I'm going to get you one better.
Yeah,
I'll get you
give
one
me
better.
one
What
better.
about Swamp Thing?
Go ahead.
What about Swamp Thing Marquette that's still available because people ain't going to pay that sort of money for it?
Yeah, Jason, but that's wait. That's because everybody's afraid of PVC. That's why. Oh,
Yeah. Mate, I'm not afraid of PVC. I just wasn't going to pay over $1,000 for a fucking statue that looked the same as a PF for me. And they just slap the name Marquette on it and go, here's an extra $200. And go, fuck off.
It's truly.
Well,
a
Jason,
good
what do you
thing.
have? What are you basing that off of? Have you seen one of these maquettes in person?
Yeah, Tim was just saying how his Rogue Maquette is noticeably better than all the premium formats. So
No, but it doesn't matter what I say. It just matters what Jason feels.
Right.
Come on. Don't get knots in your beard, Tim.
No, I'm good. I'm putting my nuts
You
in your
gotta,
beard.
you gotta remember too what happens. What's sad about, and I'm not going Marvel or DC. I'm just saying, a character gets saturated statue-wise, and then people just want to jump on the train and bash it. And oh my God, we've seen this. And there's so many poses and so many iterations of a character that you can do that people just get tired of it.
Hey,
Yeah.
motorized lazy Susan.
No, I agree. There's like 10 custom Magnetos being made, so everyone sees all these classic costumes and then they see the modern one.
And I truly think this Maquette is better than it's might be my favorite Magneto out there if I'm being honest.
Look, when
Ryan said that too.
when the picture was posted, I didn't have a problem with Magneto. It was like the face just looked awkward, and like John said, it looked cute, and the colors look faded and stuff, and also the fact that he's kind of like using his powers and crushing the head of the Sentinel, so it's kind of it looks warped. So when you look at that really crappy picture, it just didn't look.
I'll be right back, guys.
But when I got it, I was impressed with it. It's a very nice piece. The way they engineered it, the way it's just floating up, it's an awesome piece. I like it.
That's the cool thing. It's showing every aspect of his powers. It's showing the force field he can create. It's showing the manipulation, how he can really manipulate metal down to its core. I mean, he's turning that into liquid metal. I mean,
and it's very
incredible.
The only thing
it's very
the costume were a classic, but I like it.
It's very hard though with a statue like that. It's very hard because the Sentinel's almost purple basically, and Magneto's basically a purple guy, and that was the big thing. It's very hard to distinguish colors like that without getting completely off track because either Magneto's going to look wrong or the Sentinel head's going to look wrong, and they didn't do that.
They did a good job with the colors because if you look at it. These colors, they made them like kind of like not a fuchsia, like more like a pinkish tone to opposite, like to make it different from his boots and his cape and stuff like that. I think they did a good job with the paint. I like it.
The only ones I got is this one. I got the white Magneto from XM because it's different. And,
have you guys got that in yet?
No, not yet.
Should be soon, shouldn't it?
We all ain't gems that can get shit.
That white Magneto though, the face on that white Magneto, that white Magneto face looks horrible.
It should be coming in soon, shouldn't it?
Yeah, probably this week or next week. That's what I'm told. And I got the 1/3 Magneto, and that's it.
I like how you guys posed the cape on this. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, that shit. That's the only fucking thing I hate about fabric tape. That fucking man, it takes forever
to get it just right. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun of doing it and collecting. And you make it
makes perfect, Asami.
Fun.
That's why I'm looking forward to getting this. That's one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to having a go at a fabric cape. I've never had one yet, so I think it'll be fun.
Yeah,
it's not that fun. It's just to get frustrating when you want to get it right, and then. Yep. But what I did is that,
especially when you have two people doing it. No.
You both have a different vision for how you want it.
But I think the best way to go around it is you get it and you kind of like scrunchie it up together at the ends, and you put it on, and then once you got it like that, then you start just like just taking it up, like pulling it apart, but like just crunch it up together. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're a little bit of a pain sometimes.
I need more light there.
We got the voice itself, Mac Collections, in the chat.
Mac. Sexual chocolate.
I sent you email invite, Mac, if you're trying to come through, brother.
Purple bacon.
Yeah, right. Now I got to do fucking Kylo all over again and shit.
What do you mean?
What happened with that?
When I get him back, I got to mold his, his robe and shit all over.
Oh, you got to remold him.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I've got to say a special thank you to Mac actually. After the Batman statue collector chat, the Rogues Gallery chat this week, he floated the idea that what's his name, bloody the artist from Arjun Lau. Arjun Lau's brought out his portfolio of art prints for $49.
Oh, did you get that? Did you end up ordering that?
Fucking if I ordered that shit, man.
Did you get it in yet?
No, it's going to take 2 weeks because they're shipping from the US. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We also got AJ187 and Julio G in the house.
But they're also doing the Jim Lee art print book as well.
Ooh.
Oh, so
don't get excited. There's no Marvel in it. It's all DC.
He just turned you on to a whole new line of products, huh?
Yeah.
Somebody that posed the cape really well in that Magneto, I'm going to plug his channel because I like his stuff. Make Mine Marvel posed it very well. He did some good poses with his cape. Yep.
8-10.
Yo.
Oh, boy.
What's happening?
Are you half asleep, 8-10?
No, I'm here. What am I supposed to be saying?
No, it's just the tone of your voice sounded like you dozing off.
Dude, he's probably secretly batting himself off to that fucking the new bust that's coming out, the Wolverine bust.
I'm not batting anything. I'm just sitting in my room. I just don't want to be on camera, sucker.
Just chilling.
Oh my goodness! Wait, hold the phone, Tim. Whoa! Tim, is that Figment back there, bro?
Of course it is.
Oh my goodness! If you're gonna show your figment, I gotta show you my figment.
Oh,
Hey,
goodness.
do you guys keep it with the unmasked, or do you ever put the mask?
Look at that Wolverine.
Yeah,
I
I
love
keep
that
it
face.
with the mask. I got the other. I got the brown Wolverine with the mask, so I keep
Yeah.
1988, brother. 1988.
How about
that
the
was the one my
Magneto? What do
dad
you do
didn't
with the
buy me.
Magneto?
Like I like the mask, but
Oh, you talking about the Magneto?
Well, now I am. What do you do with that one?
well, we always keep it with this one because the mask is nice, but man, this
Yeah,
is
That
good.
yeah, that really is
Yeah,
one
it's
of
a
the
good
best
face
unmasked portraits of all time.
that is the best mask portrait. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
I started it all.
Hey,
Yeah,
A-Team, serious question though about that Wolverine bust. Were you a bit disappointed with how small it was?
Not at all.
No,
Nice.
Do I want it to be bigger? Of course.
Well, I was going to say, because you've got some larger busts already, haven't you?
Yeah, but I'll take any good Wolverine. I mean, I don't
Thor.
look at it. I don't look at it like that with that character. If it's dope, I'm gonna buy it.
Thor,
I don't care
can
if
you
Size
go
it's
doesn't
back to
matter,
the
it's how you use it, eh?
Yeah, I don't care if it's 1/10 scale. If it's a dope Wolverine, I'm buying it.
Hey, how
Thor,
about
can we go
that
back to the
Magneto? Do you
picture?
pose it with the unmasked, or do you use a helmet?
Huh?
With the Magneto, do you go with the silver fox hair, or do you do the helmet?
Man, I like the unmasked portrait, man, but I can't see a Magneto without the helmet. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, I do.
It's just that's Magneto.
That's how I feel about the Wolverine. I love the unmasked portrait, but you know I gotta have him with the fins.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you know what the cool thing about their
masks on, so it kind
Do
of
what?
the cool thing about their X-Men line is you could do all with the unmasked portraits on like the whole line.
Yeah. What was you saying, Owen?
Oh, that with the Wolverine is different because I got the brown Wolverine, the brown one, and I got his mask on.
Right. Yeah, if I had another Wolverine, I definitely would. If I had that XM brown suit, yeah, I'd have the unmasked.
Yeah, you just play one of them with the mask on and the other one with the mask off, so they could
Anybody getting the brown suit XM?
Yeah, I probably get it.
Tim, what's your thoughts on this bust? We got the pickup. Give us a little rundown. What you thought when you first saw it?
Oh, as soon as I saw it, I said, "Oh, I'm buying that."
Nice.
I mean, I didn't care.
I saw his throbbing erection from here in Australia when it was released.
Jesus Christ.
It was so big. I was knocking things over in the room. I mean, it was really something else that was happening to me.
What do you think he's gonna cost?
People thought it was a magnetic pole shift, but it wasn't. It was just A-Team getting excited.
I think it'll be like $250.
Yeah.
you know, I'm confused. I'm on the YouTube, but I don't think Jason is showing up.
Lucky.
See myself.
No, he's not showing up.
I see him there. He's all the way on the left.
The skills
just
power says
No, you see him. I see him, but I don't see him on the actual
Feed.
feed. Yeah.
Oh, did Sam leave?
Yeah, he said he got a little emergency he got to attend to.
Whoa,
He's got to take a deuce.
This skills power wasn't he disrupting stuff last week. He says the size of that Wolverine bust kills it. Be honest, people. Whoa.
It doesn't kill it for me.
What's wrong with the
Exactly, it
size?
doesn't kill it for me either. I'll display it proudly.
But that's the thing. It's like there might be
Skills,
more
I was never going to buy it in the first place, so it's all
No,
good.
Tim, go ahead. Wait, hold on, Jason. Hold on.
There might be more collectors that agree with skills. You know, there
Right.
are probably more collectors that are like, it's not the right skill for them. But for me, that doesn't kill it for me. So you know, it just
Honestly,
kills it for you.
Surprise.
So
Honestly, if I would get into the whole bust thing, I would prefer to get into like the smaller, like 1/3 bust like that, than the whole life size one, because it's like I think the life size busts take a lot of, they take a real estate, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not really a big bust guy, so I would do it like a secondary type of collection, but not to sacrifice the real estate like that.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's definitely bigger than quarter scale.
Oh my, Mark Bukes in the chat says, so are we going to ignore how Sideshow completely copied
Oh, hell no, they did
XM's
not
Gambit
copy.
design?
Don't even start
Really?
that shit. That is not
Really?
the Gambit from XM. That little Ryu uppercut doing thing.
How
No,
they didn't, what did they
did not
copy?
copy it, Mark.
What did they copy? There's
That's
nothing
crazy.
copied. They're
No,
all
yeah. Sideshow copied XM, and XM copied Courtmaster fucking in 2015.
Yeah.
So
Look, this is one
it's
thing that I think
Gambit
both me
throwing
and
his
A-Tim...
cards as a copy, then it was copied by a custom company 10 years ago. Go ahead.
I think this is something that both me and A-Tim are on the same page at. Like, you know, when people go,
God.
oh, they've just copied this one and stuff like that. There's only so many comic book covers or panels that they go from when they design these things. So
Nope.
if they both use the same
We're
type
not-
of
we're not-
artwork to base their
I
artwork
really
off,
should be
then
We're not on the same page.
I don't know. I can kind of see how they both have like a similar type of pose, but it's like, you know, at the same time, it's like they're both gonna be, you know. I think Sideshow wanted to go for kind of the same shit. He wanted to go for the him throwing the cards. So, you know, there's only really so many ways you could display somebody going front shooting the fucking cards. So, you know,
I don't see how the poses are the
well,
same.
we all know the other one too, and we've all seen the custom where he's throwing the cards down and he's facing like on a 90-degree angle down. I mean, that's different, but I mean,
yeah, but then that.
What's up, Mac?
If you go that route, if you go that route, can you really call it a mechanic?
90-degree angle. Right. I mean,
What do you mean, go what route?
Just
your sound dropped that, bro.
What?
No, go ahead, Ohami.
I don't know. I don't know who talking.
Well, okay, what was the question?
No. I was just saying you were saying about how you can how he could be designed. I was just saying the only other really dynamic one that I remember is that custom one where he's throwing the cards down. I mean, the XM one's dynamic, but it's not like the
what
side
custom
stuff.
is he throwing his cards down?
I'm not gonna. There's a custom where he's throwing. His cape is he's like up. He's up in the air. His cape, his trench coat's up in the air.
Ethan, you know which one it is? That he's just like on rocks. He's like on rocks on a Sentinel base.
Yes.
But you know, at the end of the day, I think the one that Sideshow did is much more dynamic.
I don't know. I don't know which one you guys are talking about.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, I'll send you a pic later.
Hey, Nick,
You
I
better
see you
hand
with
back
that,
your X-Men card, A-Tim.
Nick, I see you with that Crash Bandicoot.
It's $18, man. It was on sale at Best Buy.
That's awesome.
I think every Gambit that I've seen he's throwing his cards from the bottom up. So he's like
this one's
uppercutting
throwing
his cards.
this one's throwing the cards down.
I think you're talking about the Graven one.
No, it's not. It's not Graven. I'm not gonna go the route of saying who it is, but I mean it's so. But in any case,
if you just Google search Jim Lee Gambit, one of the first images is the image that Sideshow sculpted off of.
Oh wow.
So and for me, it's like Mark's comment, and I don't want to pick on Mark because he's normally really rational, but he's saying he's got his staff is in his backhand and his cards are in his front hand. It's like, yeah, but the old Gambit PF, his staff is in his backhand and his cards are in his front hand. It's like that isn't a copy of a pose. They're both doing completely different things. One's jumping vertically, the other one's leaping forward. One's throwing down, the other one's throwing up.
I think they're just both dynamic poses. So you know, maybe they.
They are.
Maybe they got some because they're both dynamic, but that's hard.
And if you want to call it a copy, it's way better than the XM one. It's not even close. They're not even in the same ballpark.
Totally.
No, what really bothers me about the XM one is how the middle cards are further ahead than the end cards, as if the middle cards were the first ones they threw, which doesn't make any sense. I know it's kind of a small nitpick, but it just bothers me.
Yeah, but the funny thing is it goes to show you how many people like the Sideshow one better, because I saw on BST there was like 2 or 3 for sale already. So I mean, come on, man. The court is adjourned. The jury made the ruling. The Sideshow one is the king. You give me a better one and let me know. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not even close. He said, yeah, I get that, Mark. I guess it's worth a discussion, Mark, but you know, I'm determining that there is no discussion there after starting it.
The young ones.
What?
Well, and the thing is, too, Tim, you said it. We were talking about it when we saw the images first. The fact that they went with his classic outfit, and XM did their version of what they think Gambit is. Right there, it deters people because Gambit. Why change his outfit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the fact that his chest plate had texture, to me, is like
Right.
you're. This is a cosplay. That's not Gambit. Gambit's chest plate wouldn't have texture.
Right. Well, and not only that, you remember, the weave, Tim, where it goes across the middle of his chest. Theirs has like a high neck thing. It's just like a little. I can't remember. I don't remember exactly what it looks like, but I know. And the XM, that long leg, the leg looks elongated. It could be an optical illusion, but
Hey, we got Whiplash collectors in the chat.
What up, Steven?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I all I do is collect X-Men statues. Shocker. All I look at is X-Men statues. That Gambit might be the best X-Men statue that I've ever seen.
I think it's going to be a home run, and I think back to what you were saying, Barbara, with the sculpted trench coat. I think at the factory, if it's done right, painted right, they can paint the inside of that to look silky and nice and smooth. I mean, but they
absolutely. All they have to do is put a satin finish on.
Well, right, they're going to have to take they're going to have to take their time and not rush it. I'm hoping it turns out nice,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just black. That's not that hard, actually. All they have to do is just put a finishing coat over it, a glossy finishing coat.
It's not as easy as you think, dude.
I think
it's solid color. It's just black. All they got to do is put a satin clear coat over it, and that'll give it the silky look to it.
Nick, someone's asking if that Crash Bandicoot in the back, is that a premium format?
No, that Crash Bandicoot is not a premium format.
I wish it was. That means premium format would be $15.
Yeah, if that was a premium format, that was the cheapest premium format I've ever bought. Then.
Well, apparently, if you go to China, you can get them for like $90.
Oh boy!
What's the cheapest premium format you guys have ever bought?
Oh, good question.
Superman Man of Steel 200.
Ooh, that was the PVC one.
Yep.
Was that aftermarket?
Yeah.
That's
200 US.
Oh no, 200 Australian. So
what? That's like $10.
150 US.
Wow, bro, that's a fucking steal, man. Holy shit.
He said it's like $10.
I think mine was
gotta be.
Go ahead, Tim.
Mine was the Rogue PF, the original one.
How much you get her for?
I think that was $270.
Did she have googly eyes and you fixed them?
No, because I got the regular, and the regular didn't have the Google eyes. It was just the exclusive.
Oh, okay.
But I just modified her for the new portrait to go on her body. So, well, I didn't do it. John Fici did, but Vince Bell.
And John did your light up on that new one there, Tim?
On what?
On your Gene.
My Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, sorry, Dark Phoenix.
No, I just put the light there myself.
No shit.
Yeah, but I want to Dremel into the base and actually fix the light in, but I don't have time.
Dude, it looks amazing, actually.
Right? It changes the whole piece.
Yeah,
completely.
You know, since you put that picture up, there's actually people that have the new one. Have the old one, and they're asking if people want to sell their extra head off the new one.
Yeah, wait until I post the pictures of it completed.
I got into this hobby kind of late compared to most of you guys, so I think the Wolverine PF is the cheapest one I bought. The new one with the Sentinel hand.
Oh,
nice. I think that was cheaper than the Daredevil and the Elektra.
Well, the cheapest PF on the market at the moment here in Australia is the brown Wolverine. You can get that easy for like 300.
I fixed that one too.
Well, the new Kid Pool is $250 retail.
Yeah,
brand new.
Does it count if you use points?
Yeah, it counts.
Sure.
In that case, Shard, I got her for $220.
Well, the total price you still paid $600 or whatever it was.
Oh no, if that's the case, then the cheapest one that I've got is Green Arrow coming in.
What? How much did you get him for?
I use $500 worth of points.
Get
on
it.
Wow.
That's a fucking good buy,
Wow.
Jason.
Nice.
He already
Wow.
did.
That's a good buy. That's
Wow.
actually
Yeah,
dope
I
as
only had to
fuck.
pay two single payments. I'm still waiting for them to take the last payment though.
Now, Jason, are you crying about doing that on that, not doing that on Flash?
No, because I'll probably have more points available by the time Flash comes up to TO. So
And that Green Arrow, man, that
Well
Green
done.
Arrow is an epic piece. I wish I collect DC so I could get that piece. I mean, that seriously is going to be one of the premium formats of the year for sure.
You
well,
guys
that was the
said,
one that I saw in person that I was most impressed with when I went and did the Sideshow HQ tour. I was just
Yeah,
like,
and
fuck
aside
yeah,
from the paint job on the legs, it looks overly shaded on the legs. Everything else is spot on.
and put it this way,
perfect.
it looked better in person, the one that I saw, but then that's the prototype than what they've actually released the new images and that of. So I don't know.
Jason is the EX just the boxing glove arrow? Is that the only thing that's
No. The X is the boxing glove arrow, and also you get the classic head with the peak cap, like the
okay.
Robin Hood cap.
You get the Robin Hood head.
Yeah, with a little goatee.
right?
I think Sex
Yeah,
with Chocolate trying to say something, y'all.
Let us have it, Matt.
Okay.
Yo, Mac, what's up? You trying to say something?
Yo, Mac.
Hey.
That was
I'm gonna have to say
Hey,
you guys said cheapest
Sorry.
cheapest PF. I'd have to say the old Daredevil one with that smaller base that you're converting. That's my cheapest probably.
What were you about to say, Matt?
This is a good time. This is just a good time to come in.
Yeah,
Always a good time for you to come in, my friend.
welcome to the party, buddy.
I didn't think my mic was working a little bit.
We read you loud and clear.
I think I got it now.
10-4, good buddy.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Yeah, and for those that missed the Batman statue chat, we did say that we play Mac Collections reviews on in the background while we're making love to our wives.
Oh my!
Somewhere out there, the queen is grabbing her child.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Did you say the queen's coming, Thor?
Nah, she ain't coming, but I mean, she just grabbed her child because Sex with Chocolate just showed up.
Oh,
yes.
Hey, what do we
Mac,
got here? We got a Nova
I got that Art Jern Lau poster portfolio that you told me about too, man.
Hey,
Oh,
so
really?
can you go back to the beginning of those Nova pictures, please?
Yeah, that thing's dope.
I
Congratulations.
was missing them. I didn't have
Hold
it
that
locked
thought.
on you.
I have a question for everybody in the panel and even down in the chat. You Prime 1 collectors, what happened with the economy shipping? Anybody that did it? Are you guys getting pieces or what's going on with that?
Oh, we got to talk about that 2% sharing program too.
Hell yeah, Remy's a
Chris,
genius.
Chris, the Batman statue collector, made a video about that economy shipping.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying now people that are actually getting pieces shipped and then emails and not what he just did. If Mac, have you had any updates on that, or is there anything that's in limbo?
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Prime 1 pieces that I buy, I get through a local retailer, so I don't have to pay shipping on mine.
Hey, that's cool to see a somebody versus Hulk that's not Spider-Man or Wolverine.
It's not cool. It's not cool that that's a Danny Bell ripoff.
Uh-oh.
I want to see a Deadpool
That
versus
looks
Hulk.
just like Danny Bell's. Before.
Yeah, it does. I want to see a Deadpool versus Hulk so damn bad. That's one of my favorite Deadpool stories. Is the Deadpool Annihilation comic.
That's a shame too, because that Hulk looks all right, but he squandered all that hard work by making that the same fucking statue.
That really, damn, dude, you're right. I didn't even really notice it. That is a straight ripoff.
Mark,
Yeah.
You still watching Mark Bucks? Is that the same statue as Danny's Thor?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking close.
Imagine he says,
Yeah.
"Nah, man, they look different." Like, yo,
That's
you're-
Oh, look, hey, Tim,
Wow.
he doesn't have Stormbreaker. That's probably the only difference.
yeah, that's that's
Well, the
got
regular
moved too.
edition didn't have Stormbreaker either. So
What's wrong with his hand? His hand's like
Yeah,
He's
his
got,
wrist
like-
is bent down a little.
oh, there's the difference. He's got a crippled hand.
It reminds me of that
Captain
He's got
America.
Wanker's cramp.
from
Captain America.
That's
Even the leg
from
code.
Italy. What is it? It's on a fountain or something.
David.
The Trevi.
Yeah, isn't it? That
Hey, and this Hulk is a ripoff of the ARP Hulk versus Logan, if I remember right.
Oh, this
Is
just
it really?
in. Breaking news in the chat. Tim is pregnant.
Matt got me pregnant. He came into the chat and I came into my pants.
Congratulations, A10.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations. You're having another one so soon.
So the Wolverine bus got you there and Mac pushed you over the line.
Oh yeah.
No, it was all Mac.
Nice.
It was 100% all Mac.
Master Pizza says we're all pregnant, Mac. Expect a call from my lawyer.
Yeah.
Is it me or does this dude's claws look really short? Are they not out all the way or what? These claws look tiny.
I can't
They
see.
do
it.
look
Hold
kind of
on.
tiny.
That's not what she said.
No, whatever.
Hey, dude, Ed, come on, man. It's cold, man. It's cold. You know the shrinkage in the cold.
What it
Yeah,
reminded me
shrinkage
of
is a
was,
bitch.
what it reminded me of was the Sistine Chapel. It wasn't the fountain.
Oh, you
Hey,
mean
look at that. Another Wolverine.
His foot's gonna slide off the base.
I don't like
Another
the way
Wolverine.
you said that. I don't like the way you said that, Nick.
I'm just saying another Wolverine. That's all.
Yeah, I don't like the tone in
Oh,
which
God.
you delivered
Yeah,
that.
Another one.
Is this Age of Apocalypse? No.
No,
Seen his
it's
Weapon
X.
Yeah.
Weapon X. Yeah, I just noticed the helmet.
This would be art after Mark Silvestri is the artist that did the
I
original.
remember the cover. This is based on a cover, isn't it? Is this based on a cover?
Correct. Yeah,
I remember seeing something just
Mark
like this.
Silvestri. Yes,
Yeah.
Mark Silvestri did the cover.
Yeah,
And Mark
that's cool. I
Silvestri
like
actually.
customs that are based on a specific piece of art. Those are the kind of customs that I can go for when it's of a character
Amen.
that's been done a million times.
Amen.
I just want to give a big shout out to the artist that does this, the custom. I'm not going to name his name. He is one of the best in the business. Keep up the great work. It's a beautiful piece.
Bro, you can name him. We don't do affiliate
I am
status
not
here.
naming shit, man.
No, Nick just likes to throw that in there so we know he's in the loop. So we know he's
No,
in the
no,
He's one of the cool boys.
I'm not in the loop. I'm in no loop, man.
Hey, no, it's all good.
Whoa,
Keep
whoa,
people
I'm
out
just
of
kidding.
You're in
trouble.
our fucking loop right now.
What
You're
did
in
you
our
say,
circle
Tim?
of trust.
You're in our loop.
Tim, you and I are in a loop. And
Whoa,
we can-
whoa. I can't have two babies at once.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, so what the hell Hulk is this based off of?
Oh,
What is this supposed to be?
That's a standing Hulk.
yeah.
Yeah, just a chilling, posted Hulk, a
Chilling.
mean mugging Hulk.
Mean mug.
I think that's the Ang Lee Hulk, isn't it?
Oh gosh. That
Oh,
absurd
no.
little movie.
That's
Hey,
not
am I
bad,
the
man.
only one who likes that fucking movie? Does
Yeah.
everybody else hate that
Oh,
movie?
I hate
my.
it.
Pretty much, bro.
Dude,
Hey,
wait, everybody hold. Oh, wait, wait. Ed, dude, you just lost all your credibility, bro. That movie.
Hey, fuck it. I'll be on this hill by myself. I don't care. I like that movie.
Wow.
Yeah, Ed, you're the best, man.
Come on, bro. The only redeeming quality in that movie is that you got to see Lou Ferrigno as a security guard in it. That was it.
Yeah. Ang Lee Hulk was garbage.
Yeah, Johnny, I agree. It looks like the MCU version. Looks like this is the scene where like he turns and says, "I'm always angry."
I'm just messing with you, Ed.
This one.
So who's this Hobgoblin? Is it?
What?
It's Demo Goblin.
Oh,
This is cool.
Yeah, it's Timo Goblin.
I think we all know who's doing
Oh,
this one.
no.
Yeah. So if you don't know, contact us. We'll let you know how to get a hold of this one.
That shit is
This will
dope.
pair up good with the fucking
Hob.
what's it called?
The
Doppelganger. That's the word I was looking for.
Real quick. Who's seen Far From Home?
I
This
did.
guy.
I saw that, and not just the trailer.
I saw it.
Not yet.
I'm waiting for the next one, Spider-Man Homeless.
Oh,
What'd you
my
think, Mac? Did you enjoy it?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best. But I'm trying not. I don't want to talk about it. Spoil it.
Yeah.
Parker's ain't seen it.
Rodney, these your people, bro.
No,
Can't
I
really talk
don't like.
details about that. without
I don't
spoiling
want a
shit.
cartoon version of Court of the Dead. That's what this
Yeah,
is.
what the hell is
So this is a no for
It
me.
kind of looks like Palpatine with a mask on.
It looks cartoony to me. I don't.
this? Yeah, it
I don't
does.
like
Is this supposed to be like along the lines of that smaller scale that they were doing, the statuettes or whatever?
It's not a premium format, so I'm guessing it probably is smaller.
Well, because those statuette versions still look like the regular versions of the characters. They didn't have this
Yeah, when they just call them statues, aren't they usually 1/5?
I just want to say for the channel, no one said it yet. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, people. Don't forget.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the Prestige formats look good. I don't like these.
What about this shit here, man?
And Rodney, I don't mean to disagree with you, but Thor Ragnarok sucked.
Oh, we don't disagree.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Ain't no drinking this week.
I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
Hey, have you guys watched Stranger Things season 3 yet?
No.
yet.
Don't. Quiet.
A couple more episodes of Black Mirror, and then I'll start.
Man, fuck.
I crushed
That shit was
season
good.
3. I watched it twice already.
No,
It was awesome, wasn't it?
It was awesome.
It really was.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, I crushed it, man. I watched
Thor,
it Friday into Saturday, and then I watch it like on the train ride when I'm like commuting.
Yeah, I've rewatched
Thor,
it again already too.
What is this, Thor? Is this
You
quarter
tell
scale?
me, man. This rowdy people here, man.
What the?
I think it's cute. I like that.
The critters?
Yeah.
Well, is this something that what's her name, Galavarb or no, Gestimini? Something that Gestimini made or whatever?
I'm going to call it now and say in 3 months' time after release, these will be free global shipping and 30% off.
Yeah, they're probably selling for $250, maybe. Yeah.
Jason Holiday special, don't forget.
Yeah.
Hey, that
I
may
think
be
the Court of
PVC.
Dead. I think the Court of Dead stuff is so dope.
It is nice.
Yeah, the other stuff.
Actually, to be honest with you, the only one that really impressed me out of that Court of the Dead line was that clown one.
Malavestro.
Malavestros.
Yeah, Malavestros.
Hmm?
That was the only one that I actually seen in person. I went, wow, that is impressive. Not just the amount of work that was put into it and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm not really impressed by them.
That one that Will
characters.
Harbottle did, Tim, you might know. He has the beak and he has that staff. That one looked pretty sweet.
Will Harbottle didn't do that.
I thought he did.
No, that was Mark Newman.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, yo, why do I know so much? Somebody tell me.
A 10
That shouldn't be alive.
Thor, was that the XM? Was that the XM Spider-Man?
Yeah, they're going into production
with the three.
Yeah,
Hey, Tim, if you put
So
your
what are they
statue
doing here? Are they
knowledge
doing
into, if you had the same amount of statue knowledge as you did stock knowledge, you'd be fucking
Hey,
millionaire.
what are they
by now,
doing
bro.
here? Are they doing switch out heads or are they doing torsos?
Torso.
Tim, I have to give you props for props.
So it's coming with 3 separate torsos.
I love that you get into the sculpture.
One at a time.
Sorry.
It's coming with 3. It's coming with 3 torsos instead of heads.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yep.
No gangbangs on Atom until New York Comic Con.
That's weird. That's really weird to me because the Spider-Man's an easy one to
They're
have
doing
a
it-
head. And
They're
have,
doing it to hide the seams.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's really easy with Spider-Man to hide the seams, especially with the head.
They figured.
Well, not
easier
really.
way.
I've seen a couple of Spider-Mans where the lines don't add up with the seams. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying if they got to do it right, obviously. But
Ed, Johnny says that XM's doing 3 different torsos for that.
Yeah,
that's just what they were saying too. Yeah, that's wild. That's weird to me.
I think that's kind of weird because you could always switch, leave the portraits out. When you have switch out torsos, it's like, well, you're gonna put them in the box. You ain't gonna fucking leave the torsos laying all over the place.
Yeah.
The XM, the Iron Fist, the torso, the second torso, I love it, but I gotta put it away in the box because I ain't gonna fucking.
Yeah, see that one's necessary because that one's got there's differences about those 2 torsos. This one, the only thing difference is the head, right?
Yeah, but even even if I understand that, but
no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying with the Iron Fist, it makes sense to have different torsos. With this one, it doesn't even make sense because they're all
that's
the
what I'm
same.
saying. Yeah, I agree with you, Eddie, because I would just fucking make swap out heads, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Especially with Spider-Man, because they already got the seam lines there.
Yeah,
I mean, they got the lines.
Unless the torso is actually doing something, a different movement, I don't really see a point for them doing.
Yeah, maybe the one with the battle damaged mask has battle damage on the torso too. I don't know.
Yeah. See, these 2 got different eyes. And you see this shit here.
Yeah, and the top one, the half of the mask is missing. So
Yeah,
maybe
this one he's squinting. This one he's got the big eyes.
So maybe there's some of the costumes been ripped as well.
Yeah. I don't know why with this I just see Dirty Dancing, man.
Oh shit! Finally,
When I first saw this shit, I heard it.
Fuck, this is awesome.
Time of my life.
Oh shit! Look at Headpool. Look at Headpool down there biting.
You're gonna
Look at
kill
Headpool
that
biting
karaoke.
I just felt it, man. When I saw this shit, I said he hold him up for
Sing it again. Sing it again.
Sing it again.
And damn, I forgot the words to that shit.
This is from Origin.
We need a.
I've got to ask that one that was just up. Why is there a Stan Lee bust with two characters that Stan Lee had nothing to do with?
Because they're awesome.
I think that this was like if you ordered this, they would give you that as like a bonus.
Karaoke.
Yeah. But look, it's like getting a fucking Superman statue with a Jim Lee bust. Like.
Did Stan Lee have nothing to do with Wolverine?
I would take a Jim Lee bust.
Mark Bukes says he says
yeah, but
nobody
put it this
puts,
way, if you got a 90s say Wolverine style, like Jim Lee style Wolverine, and you get a Jim Lee bust with it, man, no problem with that. That's the dude who fucking did that art,
I say
Mark Bukes says nobody puts Wolverine in the corner.
This diorama is so fucking.
That's why I said scrap the statue, keep the bust.
Different, right? This isn't part of that dial, is it?
No,
it's different. It's different head switch out.
This is awesome, and they got Headpool down there biting his calf. That's hilarious.
For newer collectors, like in the last X amount of years, this statue goes back at least I think 6 or 8 years.
He kissing Wolverine.
He's blowing him kisses.
Here you go, Jason. This will make you happy.
Hey!
Oh yeah!
Look at that C-list character.
Oh yeah!
C-list.
Hey, what came before that? Hey, you skipped over.
No, that was Kid Pool.
Oh, okay.
Man, his face looks like.
I like that bust.
That's very nice.
That's a very good angry Superman.
That really is.
It's weird.
I'm not a big Superman fan.
Did you paint the eyes
pretty
red?
awesome.
His portrait looks like an elf.
Yeah, he reminds me of the guy from Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
the elf guy.
Yeah, the elf guy.
That's a little harsh.
Which elf guy?
Well, look at it, the father of the girl.
Lord Elrond.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch the Lord.
I love you, Thor.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't see it.
In all honesty, you know what, Jason, you'll know. To me, I'm not a diehard Superman guy, but that's one of the best Superman busts I've ever seen. I think.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Nick on that. Hey, we got statue collecting in the chat.
I think.
Yo, what up, SC?
But the way his eyes are a bit squinty, though, it looks very Jim Lee.
What
That's
scale
okay.
is this? Is this life size?
I
See,
believe
when
it's
you look at it
1-to-1.
in this angle, look at his eyebrows. They kind of like just go this way, like up.
Jason, you
Yeah,
don't have
that's
any
how
busts,
Jim
do
Lee.
you?
That's how Jim Lee draws him.
Jason, you don't have any busts, do you?
No.
This is not something you'd ever get.
No, I wouldn't get into the bust because if I did the busts, I'd have to get the three. I'd have to get Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman together, sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Why not just the two, Jason?
Because I'm an
Three's
OCD
always better than
collector
two.
and fucking I need to have everything.
Three's always better than two.
At least you're honest, Jason.
Yeah, DC guys are easily separated from their money.
I don't see it.
Oh, boy.
That's why I just said that I'm not going to buy it. Well, you're going to buy that pissy little Wolverine one. So, yeah. You just proved my point.
Pissy.
Oh, shit. Here comes the beef.
Pissy,
No,
huh?
they park down.
Here it comes.
What's
I don't
not good?
know.
What's not good about it, Jason?
The size.
What's
Oh,
up
so
with the?
you need it to be big, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Say
What's up with the fucking loincloth?
That's Conan.
What's up with the fucking loincloth in here? Is this the Conan version of?
It's Gladiator Hulk, I
Bucket of
assume.
green paint on them.
It's definitely not Gladiator Hulk. I don't know what it is.
It could be Gladiator Hulk. Why couldn't it be with the loincloth?
Yeah.
Yeah, just before he gets his
He
gear.
doesn't have his armor. He doesn't have his
That's him
weapons.
getting out of the. That's him
He
getting
doesn't
out of
have
the
anything.
whirlpool.
Gladiator Hulk also has a gem that's attached to his chest that is what makes him controlled or whatever.
Well, I'm saying, brother, he could be stripped down, dude. Is what I'm saying.
Now I think this
All I'm
after he
saying, this
took
is
over.
weird as fuck. That's all I'm saying.
I think this after he took over. Before that, the ship he came on detonated, and I think he was just chilling. I think that could be it. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Oh, before he got that gem implanted to him. And
No. After he done wiped out the everybody, and he became the king, and he had the wife, and she was pregnant, and then next thing you know, the ship he showed up on blew up and killed everybody.
Did David Pereira, didn't he draw Conan or some Conan stories or something? Or no?
I have no idea. Who's wrestling fans?
I hate Undertaker though. So
Tim, do the voice. Tim, do the Paul Bearer voice.
Oh yes.
I want Mac to do the fucking Paul Bearer voice.
I don't think it's
Hey, I think that was Barbarian Hulk. I think that was Barbarian Hulk.
Kane Undertaker, what the hell is
I
that?
don't know shit about Hulk.
Phantom of the Opera Undertaker.
I think Chris was saying he broke his orbital bone when this happened, and they put a mask on him.
Oh.
He looks weird.
Regardless if you hate Undertaker or not, you gotta admit he's got one of the
That's
better
split.
intros.
Looks
He's got one of the best intros in history, in my opinion.
It was the bells, right?
Yeah. Those dark. I always felt like
how you like this?
Because you're not good. You're not gonna lose in wrestling.
What is that? What is that?
This is like Day of the Dead kind of.
I tell you what, the Wolverine version is incredible. I think. Yeah, this.
Well, you know what these remind me of, like luchadors. They make me want to go. They make me want to go walk the streets and go to Carnival and celebrate.
Aren't these made of wood? Aren't these made of wood?
No,
I thought they were.
there's how would they reproduce
yawning.
it?
Looks like vinyl, no?
Yeah, it's vinyl.
Vinyl.
I mean, how would they reproduce all those in wood? Holy shit!
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be crazy.
CNC machines.
This is gonna be a wrestling character.
That would be wild. That
Tim.
looks like it's hand carved, but it's
Tim,
probably
Tim.
hand sculpted. Yeah.
You getting that, bro?
No.
Is this if Wolverine was an Aztec or something? Is it?
No, this is just like an artist who just made his own design for like a vinyl toy, and he's very popular. So
Looks
it's
like
not,
this
it's
guy
not
might
for
be
me.
this guy might be a street artist or something with the tag up there above the Wolverine.
Rodney Luchadors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me, but I mean, I guess it has some
But
value and merit.
it's Wolverine.
I don't collect anything Wolverine. I collect anything that's dope that I think is dope Wolverine.
Nicely said. Nicely
Yeah,
said, bro.
Hmm?
Yeah, but I mean, you see, not. I'm not saying I'm a fucking amazing person, but I don't want to. I don't want to shit talk that item. Somebody else
Now
on the chat probably
talking.
likes it, you know?
We talking Vader's language.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome, but
Yeah. It's just not for me.
That's pretty dope.
Word.
Yeah, this based off of this cover here. And so what's happening here is once the Emperor died, these red dudes, they don't serve the Empire, they serve the Emperor. So
What are they called? The Praetorian Guard or something like that?
no. These are the red, the Royal Guard, the Red Guard, the Crimson Guard.
God. I have to say this. What was it on Saturday? I woke up to a homie watching The Last Jedi. What was it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
I was talking to Thor. I don't know, man. We were talking about some shit last Saturday? I guess it was Saturday, not even Friday.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. I just woke up the next day wanting to watch fucking Star Wars.
I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck are you
I watched.
watching?
What did I watch? What was it?
The Last Jedi.
Let me find out the old Dark Lord rubbing off on y'all. I love it.
What's the movie with the girl and Kylo Ren? Is The Last Jedi, is it?
Yeah.
Last Jedi.
With Kylo Ren.
Force Awakens or Last
Force
Jedi?
Awakens and the Last Jedi.
Most likely, it sound like
I
Last
actually
Jedi.
No, it was the Last Jedi because I watched the other one.
Yeah, The Last Jedi.
I watched the other one, the one before that. What was the one before that one called?
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Oh, Han Solo died.
Hey, Thor. What are the Praetorian Guard? Why did that come to mind? What is that?
Praetorian, those are Snoke's guards.
Oh, okay. The same thing, only for Snoke.
Yeah.
Same job. Yo, this is sick. When I was a kid,
The Queen is losing her mind off of this shit here.
I was obsessed with dragons when I was a kid. I would always draw them and shit. This is incredible.
That Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
She's selling all kind of stuff trying to get this.
You know how much it is?
I don't know. They just threw it up, but
Probably a couple thousand. I'd imagine.
we're guessing it's gonna be substantial.
This is fucking incredible.
He's measuring this shit. Let me see. I'm trying. Let's just say 70.
Is that in inches or is that centimeters?
No, that's inches, man.
That's a quarter scale?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
It'd be much bigger, I'm guessing.
God damn.
70 inches.
70 inches wide.
There's no way that's inches, is it?
No, it's 70 centimeters. Is probably
Yeah, that's
Correct.
centimeters.
Yeah, that's 3 feet, no?
Yeah, it's almost 3 feet.
Yeah.
Correct.
God damn, that's big. That's like a life-size bust space.
Yeah, you know what it will cost to paint that thing? Jesus.
Yo, if that paint is off the hook, that thing's gonna be fire.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
thing is fucking incredible.
That's probably one of the.
That's the top of Marine, right?
Yeah.
That
I'd
thing
have
looks
to say
crazy.
for Game of Thrones people, that's a must-have, obviously.
I'm definitely a Game of Thrones person.
How much
This
is it, though?
incredible. And a dragon person. This
1400 or
is
something?
freaking incredible. This just became a new grail for me. This is a personal grail right here.
I
I'll
used
tell you
to
what,
be a Game of Thrones person.
I'd love to get
What
two
happened?
of them and
The
have
last
He didn't
season.
like the end.
I'd love to get two of them and have them custom paint one to turn them into one of the zombies.
Oh, wait a minute!
Yo,
Yeah, we got the birthday. We got the birthday.
Yo, let me just chuck up this deuce for my man right here, bro.
them deuces.
Happy birthday.
Oh man, this is awesome.
Remy.
Happy birthday.
Birthday to
We gotta let Max sing it.
It's your
We have to let
birthday.
Max sing it in his sexy Barry White voice.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You have to go Maryland.
Happy birthday.
Yo, Remy, man.
It's your birthday.
Keep going, y'all. Keep
Party
going.
like it's your birthday.
I don't know what that.
Sip Bacardi
It's
like
good.
it's your birthday.
It's your birthday,
And
Remy.
you know we don't give a fuck. It's your birthday.
I'll do Marilyn Monroe style. Happy birthday.
Mr.
Too much.
President.
Too much.
Take a shot of Malibu before you do it.
I'm not worthy.
Yo, is there a plan B for the internet?
Oh man.
Damn, man. Damn. I might as well just kill myself. Shit.
No, don't do that. You're gonna leave a lot of bastard children around.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just scared him. Shit.
What the hell is this?
This is the
Oh shit, this is Kroll.
Venom King.
Yeah, the Venom King.
Yeah.
guy. This
Yeah, I
is a
want that.
print.
I don't know who the fuck he is, but this looks.
Symbiote God.
It's a symbiote god.
Isn't his name Null?
No,
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah, no, yeah.
No.
no.
Null and void.
Yeah,
Nobody.
This is crazy.
this looks pretty well.
It ain't for me.
Me neither.
Yeah, I ain't getting it. I don't like Spider-Man.
I have to ask, what is this character from?
Venom.
Donny
Yeah.
Cates.
Venom stuff, right?
Yeah.
Donny Cates.
Yep.
Okay.
He's
Donny
absolutely killing it. He's the hottest writer in comics right now by far.
Whoa,
The
really?
only thing I know he
Yeah.
wrote was Venom. What else
Well,
has he been doing?
He's got Silver Surfer Black right now.
Yep.
Ah.
He did. I think he did the Incredible
Cosmic Ghost Rider.
the new Hulk or the Immortal Hulk. I think he did the Thanos too. Maybe that Thanos thing.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
big
he is.
time for Marvel right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's a better writer than Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, he did.
What?
I'm saying he's the hottest writer now. I'm not saying he's better.
Okay, all right.
He also did the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Cosmic Ghost and the Guardian. Maybe he's doing great.
Yeah, he did Guardians, and he's doing now Silver. I think he's doing now Silver Surfer or something like that.
Silver
Yeah,
Surfer Black, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Cosmic Ghost Rider, whack.
Oh shit! Is this another Medusa?
We got a teaser for another Medusa, but the thing, this one, she
Whoa.
looks like she's got 6 arms, dude.
Mm.
Looks like she's wiping something off his face with her thumb.
Thor, you sold your the one that you had.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I thought you were selling that thing.
No.
got rid of
Yeah,
her.
I can't sell her, bro. That's very sentimental piece.
Okay. All right. I
But
understand.
I want to obtain the other one though.
Max said that all the serious. Max says that the serious Barry White voice.
What?
Max said that the serious Barry White voice is like, did you sell that though? Huh? What?
This isn't
I
this
love
ain't even
the
a
look
real
of it.
voice.
I love the look of the bow though,
This ain't even my real voice.
and the armor and all that shit looks good.
hey, is this straight out of Clash of the Titans?
No, they kind of did their own because, like I said, she got 6 arms, dude. Look, 1, 2, or 4. But I
That's
think
what I
there's another
thought.
one.
Yeah, she didn't have any extra arms.
Yeah, they kind of combined her with Shiva or some shit like that, you know.
Oh, hey! I want to ask the birthday boy. What do you think about that new Joker PF, Remy?
I was messaging Jason in the chat. Like I said, the face is a little off, but I think it's enough to respect it. I actually, when I seen it, it made me think of that. I'm gonna show you guys a print. It made me think of that. The Nicholas Joker standing behind.
Got his hands on his shoulder.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture if I can Google.
Mac,
one.
don't you have that?
What?
Don't you have that picture of Jack Nicholson with his hand on Heath Ledger's shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, wait a minute.
Whoa,
My
boy,
man Max got that shit, bro.
Let's come back to that. Let's go to the picture, then come back to the other thing.
Oh, did he show the picture? I can't
Put
see
it this way, Thor. If that's how she had it looked in the John Carpenter Mars movie, I think that movie would have done a lot better.
Well, the plan for this is, Vader will get this, and we're gonna convert this shit into slave Leia.
I was just about to say
That's
that.
what's gonna happen.
She's close.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get it converted into slave Leia. My man,
Bro, you're gonna get that shit and you ain't gonna touch it. I guarantee. As soon as you have the box, you'll be looking and go, I think this one goes by itself.
See, we might not convert it to 100% accuracy for slave Leia. We might make some adjustments, but it will be
some.
Yeah, 'cause I don't remember Carrie Fisher having jugs like that.
Precisely.
What
Some
movie is this
enhancements.
Okay.
What is this from?
Now, what if they made Nicholas Joker like standing right behind? Like,
we can't see it. Go over a little bit. You're right.
There
There you
you
go.
It's John Carter from
hold on,
Mars.
that light.
Right there.
Yeah, John
Remy,
Carter.
hold
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know because that light.
oh no shit.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's
Wow.
what I had. That's what that's what I had taken to a artist, and that's what I had drawn. Or
No
they kind of
shit.
penciled that. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll show it
Here's
to
a
you.
black and white, so it's a
All I
little.
remember from John Carter is that came out the year Indianapolis hosted the Super Bowl, and there was a giant fucking 40-foot tall John Carter downtown on one of the buildings.
That shit looks exactly like my
I
special.
give
That
you,
movie bombed.
I give you Franco Carlissimo Ghost Rider.
Hey,
No, nice.
Franco.
He's really got this whole just museum pose or whatever you want to call it down, doesn't he?
I love the chain. The
Yeah, I
chain,
love the flow of the
chain
thing.
is vicious.
My man is just super nice, bro. There's
Side
nothing else
sideshow
to
if
say
you're
about that dude.
sideshow if you're watching, hire that man. Hire him.
Yeah,
Alright.
they'd be making a mistake if they let him go to somebody else.
He's choosing not to work. I can't imagine none of these licensed companies have offered him a job. I can't imagine that.
I don't know that he would deny a job.
I'd be shocked if none of them has offered him a
No,
job.
Ed, dude, it's a thing of where I think maybe they have to make the right offer, and because I think Franco would like to do that. I'm sure.
Yeah, but he's established enough that he wouldn't do it for peanuts. Yeah.
Exactly. Correct. Right.
You know, if they're going to try and do the old chestnut, well, you know, new artists, we pay this, be like, bitch, please, I ain't a new artist. I've been doing this shit for years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's easier for me to believe that they made him an offer that he didn't feel was justified versus him not getting an offer, period. Because the dude's incredible.
Him doing quarter dead stuff. Oh my gosh.
And they may have offered him. They may have offered him a license or something that he just didn't want to do. You know what I mean? Because you look at the majority of Franco's stuff. He does a lot of Marvel. If they've said to him, "Look, we want you to do a DC piece,"
Rodney, you're spot on, dude. If they hired him and put him on Court of the Dead, that'd be insane.
Love to see him.
Jason, when he came on, he said he loved to do a Superman piece. That's what he told us.
Yeah, but I'm just was using that as an example. They may have offered him another license or something entirely, you know, and he's just like, look, that's not something I'm comfortable doing.
Right.
Well, I mean, Franco loves the Marvel characters, but he loves the DC characters. But I think his real passion is the monsters, man.
Mm-hmm.
If he could sit down and sculpt whatever he wants, the monsters are what comes out. And
Franco
for that.
Franco, if you're watching, brother, please still do Spawn. I want to see your Spawn so bad.
Franco's smiling ear to ear right now. He hears his name so many fucking times.
Franco was singing me happy birthday with you guys. I heard it in my soul.
This is the last one. This is the update on the, stock piece.
Is it me or does his eyes look really weird?
Yeah, there's something wrong with his head.
Once that licensed company came out with their version, this one should just have been quicker.
That's why somebody said it in the chat before, Jason and Remy. They're doing that Joker because they're beating that other studio to the punch. I guess there's another studio doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. So, I mean, like the old one's still available for sale on Sideshow, isn't it? Like this edition?
I think so.
The old one wasn't too great.
You know what?
No, the old one was shit, man. That's why I didn't get it until I got that custom head that actually looked like Heath Ledger.
I've heard the old one's got some of the best mixed media ever, but the pose on it, I fucking hate the pose.
The mixed media is good, and honestly, though, in person the pose is good. Actually, that scene from the movie, you know when he's walking down, yeah, exactly. The shoot me scene. Yeah.
I don't remember him being all hunched over and all like fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame status.
Well, he was. You remember he just got that major fucking truck accident.
Well, what did you guys?
I feel like he was more imposing, more intimidating though in his stance, and not
Jason or Remy. Jason, do either of you guys or Remy have the Blitzway or the Enterbay Joker? One of those was supposed to be really good. The quarter scale of that.
The Enter one was absolutely fucking fantastic.
Hey, speaking of Blitzway, A-Tim, what's up? What's up?
I haven't gotten shit.
Word? No news or nothing?
Nothing, bro.
But Enterbay, look, I got to give credit where it's due. If you want a movie character like in a quarter scale, and they don't really do statues, they do more figures, Enterbay. But even their quarter scale figures, like they look the shit, man. Like I've only seen a couple of their Terminator ones in person, and that one, the Joker one, and they look absolutely amazing. Like the likeness is spot on.
My bad, y'all.
So who's all getting X-1223 next week? I think who's all getting it? Who's got it already? I think
she comes in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. I think I just noticed a video on we got a notification that Secret. He got his already.
Yeah, Secret Sanctuary posted a video. Hey, it looks like the Joker is sold out because it's no longer on the premium format webpage.
He also beat you to the punch on that fucking book video too. Mac.
Yeah, what's up?
Secret Sanctuary. He also beat you to the punch on doing the video review of that art portfolio too.
I know, I got mine. It's just not up yet.
Yeah.
I'll have it up tomorrow.
Hey.
Yeah. Are you gonna get yours framed or are you just gonna put them up?
Like what? The prints?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I probably won't do anything with them now while they're in the Mac Palace Phase 1, maybe Phase 2.
Well, you know what I'm thinking of doing with mine? I'm just thinking about getting some black cardboard sheets and doing a border around them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to replace all the posters and that I've got up here in this line here. I'm going to put up all the prints behind all the girls and stuff like that.
Yeah, back to your X23 question. I haven't ordered
that Jim Lee one too when he brings that out next week if it's the same price.
I haven't ordered X23 yet, but I'm definitely going to order her soon. Mac, did you get her?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's up. Hey, Tim, did you get her? I'm sure you got her, didn't you?
No, man.
You didn't?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
That's it. I'm returning mine.
I'm fucking sorry, guys. I can't fucking buy everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm returning mine.
Tim, you know what I'm doing mine, Tim? I'm gonna have him ship it. It's a present for you and your daughter.
Hey, Tim. PJ's not on the corner anymore, man. It's all yours.
I don't want PJ on the corner anymore. My bed is cold.
Oh my! It's not after hours.
Yeah, my bad.
Tim, I actually just pictured you on the corner outside Wendy's in a pair of fishnets and high heels.
Here, you don't have to picture me. I'll show you what I'm doing. Right now.
No!
Yo, 8-bit Fleet, get up on here, man.
This is what I'm doing right now. Can you see me, guys? I'm just listening to you guys talk, and I'm getting upset that I don't have X23 coming in.
Hey, Tim, link for link, man.
Yo, man, my man, fucking Remy. You're a good dude, bro. That was good.
Remy, great video, good explanation. It just was very, very well done, brother.
Yeah, you know what? In all honesty, what rung the bell is when I was looking at the dashboard. I've seen that before, but it never really clicked. And just the other day, it clicked like the word friend. Just friend, refer a friend. It doesn't say just refer. It says refer a friend. And I'm thinking, friend, you give, they give back. It goes both ways.
Right.
And I'm like, how come we ain't looking out for each other if we're friends? You know what I'm saying? Like a 2% discount is a big deal on top of the 5 that they already give you. That's 7% return. I mean, I wish I would have did that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But
when you consider that the pieces are creeping closer and closer to that $1,000 mark, big fucking savings.
Well, the other thing is too is there's nothing against any collector in the community. How many people are going to actually do that? I'm all for it, and I'm with you guys on that. But how many people can you really get to do that though? That's
I don't know. We did it a bunch of times.
Well, I know I can count on the Darth Castle, boys.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, right here, look, what you got? 7 statues right there.
Each.
I mean, come on. You know, it's a no-brainer. Look, people go crazy. Even like during the Comic-Con, if they give a $2 code, people lose their mind.
Oh yeah.
How much better to get like a $13 to $26 return on something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, I've actually got to bail because I've got to get some shit done before the wife gets home, or she's going to go ape shit. So
all right, see you later, my brother.
Jason.
Okay, all right, Jason.
See you later, guys.
See you, Jason.
Later, man.
Superman's gay.
So now it's
it's not gay.
God damn it, he's still here. Shit. I thought he was gone. Oh, fuck.
That was hilarious.
Oh, Secret Sanctuary Secret Sanctuary said, but we also pay the sales tax.
What does that even mean?
What?
I don't know. It's a good question. Is he having another conversation? My bad.
Where can I find out more about this?
What's that?
Watch this video.
Oh,
Secret Sanctuary. What are you talking about with the sales
Where's this
tax?
video? Where's this video?
So honestly, I don't have I have a YouTube, of course, a YouTube name, but I don't got any kind of videos. Even though just recently I got like five subscribers all of a sudden, which was really strange.
You have 6.
I posted it on Cheap Ass Statue Collectors. It's only 4 minutes, but it's basic information and it's valuable. I think it's an easy way to make money. Get a return, and Also, here's what I was gonna say. It's this is a community, and it's a tangible way to not only have a tight group, but actually show people that you don't know, like might not know, a tangible return. Be like, look, dude, you know what I'm saying? I want to show you. I consider you a friend with a tangible return that you can have.
All right.
Hold that thought, Jay Remy. They're saying, and there's a lot of collectors, I'm sure, out there. Californians pay the sales tax on this whole thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but that's regardless.
When they're buying statues, the sales tax. So it's kind of like it's a wash for them.
Yeah, but that's regardless. That has nothing to do with whether they get a discount or not. If anything, this refer a friend thing will actually help them knock that down a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta be smart with what you select too, right? You don't want to, like, I don't want to refer my one referral to you, Nick, on an art print. I want to use my referral for you on a statue.
Right.
Maximize the return because it's one-time transaction between you and I.
Right.
You know, and then vice versa. If I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna wait and be like, yo, Nick, Colossus is out. Send me the link, and then I order it, and then you get the points for Colossus. You know, rather than hey, I'm gonna buy this Wolverine bust that's $200. It's not
correct.
The return. Yeah.
So this referral thing, you can only do it one time
per person.
Each direction.
All right. Okay.
So you both get the points.
Right. So I can only post one referral link for one statue.
No. Like Ed, dude, you get one referral with me to click your link, but you can do the same statue for someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like the referral, the referral, like Ed, dude, like let's say you referred me to buy Juggernaut and I bought it, you would get the points for Juggernaut, but you could never send me a referral and get rewards again. That's the one time for me.
Oh, it's a one-off
for each person that you know. That's why it says go out there and make friends. So
now could I send the Juggernaut referral to another person?
You can send it to anybody else.
So I could get 10 people with the same Juggernaut, but I couldn't get them with the future link.
Correct.
Exactly.
But
you gotta think, like I said, don't be scourged by the future link because you gotta think 6 to 10 people is 6 to 10 statues. That's a lot. It's not like oh man, I only get to send this person one link. You know what I'm saying? That's not discouraging.
Remy, what's your kickback on say people do affiliate links? What's the difference? How 5%. Much is the kickback on that? 5%? Okay.
No, I actually think they lowered it to 2.5, honestly.
Wow.
So this is close to the same
7.
thing.
Wasn't it 7?
It was 7 years ago. Then they lowered it to 5, and then they lowered it to 2.5.
Wow.
So the only benefit to having the affiliate link is that when you put the affiliate link, you can do it the same. Yeah, same person can use your referral link.
Right. So this is just the next best thing where you can exchange back and forth, and everyone can reap the benefits. And so let me back up. I talked to Sideshow today to clear some stuff up because I was like, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and I was like, I'm gonna be the first one to try what I've thought up. So I did a refer a friend with the guy Matthew. I just met him. He actually messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, let's do the refer thing." So I did it, and oh my goodness, I was like, this crap didn't like. I got his points, but what he bought off of me went to the dude Eric. And I'm like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like creating this trending thing, and it is backfiring where the dude's not getting his points. So I'm like, dang it. So it was nothing to do between me or Matthew. It's actually to do with Sideshow. Sideshow, like, somehow his refer friend code mixed up with someone else's, blah, blah, blah. Well, to fast forward the story, after like 3-4 hours, Matthew wrote a thing, said, you know what? I didn't even really have a Sideshow account. I actually had a PCS account from years ago that when we merged, it got transferred over. So technically that's what happened. It was a glitch in the transfer. And I was like, well, that makes more sense. I was glad he posted that because people have used it since and had 100% success rate because it's fairly basic. You get a code, someone clicks it, it goes straight to them. And here's the good thing, you guys. It shows up immediately.
Oh, no.
So Remy, does that expire?
It expires in 2 days, but you can repost.
Oh, wow.
No. If someone say you want to buy Juggernaut, and I posted for you. We want to trade links. I post your Juggernaut. Then you say, Remy, you know what? I need about another week before I make this purchase. I just resend you the link in a week.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back to your own chat, Thor.
Yeah.
So does it and
There
you
we
said
go.
it's what? It's a sorry. So it's a 1-to-1, Remy?
It's a
so like I
one-
said, you could do one person and then you have to go to you can't just keep going back and forth between friends.
No, because see that's the thing, and I think the reason why they do that is so you don't have two people creating, like me creating two separate accounts and just trying to.
Right.
But what doesn't make sense is when people ask that question, like, "Hey, can I send it to myself?" I'm thinking, if you're trading with someone else, you're still getting the same points regardless.
Right.
But you're actually making a friend, and so I'm like, "Dang, dude, that was good looking out." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, like
Right.
like this dude Jer on the groups was like, "Yo, I'm about to order these 3 pieces." So I hit him up like, "Yo, will you use a link?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I said, "Yo, Barbara, send me a link for Colossus because this dude's gonna order it." So he was like, "Yo, no doubt." He clicked her link, so I hooked him up with her link.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Yo, send me a link for Jean Grey." And then I sent that link to Barbara, and she bought it off his link.
Yeah.
So now those two connected, and they
Alright.
didn't even speak to each other.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
So that could work like that too, where it's like if I know somebody who's buying something, and I know for sure they don't know Nick, I'm like, "Yo, Nick, send me the link, and I'll send it to this guy, and he'll use your link."
Yeah, it's just community sharing, networking, and it's good stuff, dude. And it's
It's
awesome.
awesome.
Years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so we got B. Alex Thompson in the chat. We got 8-Bit Flea in the chat.
B. Alex.
I know Edwin Diaz has been in here for a while. For some reason, I don't remember shouting his name out. So, what up, Diaz?
Gotta say that shit in all capitals.
Yeah, that's why I kind of yelled it. What up, Diaz?
Big shout out to everybody in the live chat for keeping us at 70 and plus, going strong since we started. Thank you very much, people.
Oh, you sound like a robot now.
Yeah.
We got Secret Sanctuary in here. I know we mentioned him earlier. We've mentioned your video on X23 a few times. I'm going to watch that after this is over.
Hey, just real quick in passing with the guy Matthew, he was super cool. And he was just saying the whole time because, like I said, Eric got his point, and he was like, "Dude, it's fine. Like, you know, like pay it forward." And that's what A10 was saying to capitalize it. Some people, it ain't even about trading. It's like, you know what? Let the next person have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had already gotten points for the day, you know. So rather than me just be greedy and just scoop them all up,
Yeah.
it's about making the connection for each other.
That's right.
Because the person clicking the link is losing nothing. They're losing nothing other than making the small conversation to pass that link back and forth. That's it.
Right.
It's just that little bit of time.
We got Bruna G in the house.
Yo,
Bruna.
Bruna,
Cruising the
she's in
Mediterranean out
Italy.
there.
yeah, that was a hell of a vacation. Looked good.
But at some point, I gotta tell this crazy ass story.
Oh God! Yeah, we sober for this one. Oh man!
Yo, before you do that, Thor, is anybody ordering anything? Let's use this link thing right now. Anybody in the chat? Anybody who's on the panel?
Not
It's
yet.
easy. It's
Not until Gambit. I'll let y'all.
I was thinking Gambit, not Juggernaut. I'm waiting for points to clear. I'm gonna be ordering a couple pieces.
Yeah, so you could even use your points while using somebody's link for Juggernaut.
Jesus, I didn't know.
Imagine that link's gonna be going crazy when Gambit go up, bro.
Yeah,
and real quick too, side note, when I had to contact him about the point mix up, like I said, Matthew told me no. He's like, don't worry about it. But I said, I'm just going to contact him anyway because I want to ask him to make sure it's one transaction per person each direction, and they confirmed it was. But I also asked Sideshow about this. You know what I'm saying and they encourage it. They're like, make
That's
friends.
cool.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, that's what's up. Y'all ain't finna like cut this.
Yo,
crap
but
off, you know what I'm saying?
doesn't that suck? Why are they
Evil.
encouraging that?
I'm sure y'all are so evil.
Yeah, man, they're horrible, bro.
So real
What's
quick,
wrong with them, man?
another thing too. So I got the Nightmare Batman just because it was on low stock, dude. Like with the 7% back total, you got to think I had reward points. They had a promotion for free shipping, and I had a coupon. The thing started off at $5.29. By the time I got it, it was like $400 free shipping, and I got $32 back. I'm like, what?
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a good deal. That's a good deal.
Wow.
That's shopping right there.
That's shopping. Double coupon.
Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat watching,
makes me
ordering
wanna
something
buy
tonight?
something right. That makes me want to buy something right now.
Buy it right now.
Hey, look, post it.
Do it.
I can't do it.
Live.
I can't.
Live.
Post
Live.
that shit in the Dark Castle group if you know y'all want to exchange some links and shit. You know, use that form, use that platform to
And anyone watching, because there's like 70 plus people watching, check out the video. It's 4 minutes long.
Yeah, I gotta check out that video.
It makes it super
Frenzy.
Posted that in the group too, Remy.
Frenzy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frenzy says, I want a Tim's referral so I get double the points.
Just because I'm double the pleasure doesn't mean you get double the points.
Oh, he knows he knows you're an inside player, brother.
Yeah. I'm wondering how long these tired ass jokes are gonna keep going. Like, oh my god, wow.
You know what though? Honestly, Tim, I would wear that bodyguard picture with your face on it. I would wear that as a shirt at Comic-Con. I love it, brother. I would wear that with pride.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, brother. Dude, hey, I'll be your sideshow wingman. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I mean, you know what? Call it what you will. Nobody can still get on any of these shows and tell me how I'm wrong. They just tell me that they don't like what I'm saying.
That's exactly right.
You know, and the
That's
chat,
exactly right.
that goes for the chat too.
Yeah. I mean, it's as in the words of Ohami, at the end of the day, you like what you like and you buy what you buy. You know what I mean? It's
facts.
You know, that's how it is.
X-Men exclusive just showed up.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'm trading my link for Gambit with Johnny. Because he hit me up first and was like, yo, let's trade links for Gambit.
We also got Kyle Lotz in the building.
I thought Johnny only buys Suicide Squad pieces. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No takers on that? All right.
No, he just got Rogan last week, bro.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Is he still watching? Johnny, you there, buddy?
Yeah, he in there.
Oh, he is? There he is.
No drinking today.
Now,
I drank enough last week for the next couple months, Bruno.
Tim, I know I asked you last week, but what do you think now with the Gambit reveal? You think Cyclops is New York or San Diego, probably?
I want to hope that it's San Diego.
Dude, what if he's New York and we all get to see him before everybody else?
I mean, maybe the prototype will be in New York or like a production model, but
right.
I honestly, the thing that inspired me when I first started collecting, at least the bigger scale stuff, was when they had all the X-Men in a line at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Seeing them all together is different than seeing them individually. And I feel like I feel like that would be what I would do if I wanted to show off a line. I would show them all together and say, yo, you don't want to miss one, because if you miss one, the X-Men is one of those groups. If you miss one, you think about it for the rest of your fucking time collecting.
Right.
You know, like, where the fuck is that one that I'm missing? That guy is not here, or that girl is not part of this line, and it makes you crazy.
Well, what do you think? Oh, well, here's a good question. Maybe think for you especially. Do you think the new line, once they're all together like that, especially like what you just said, do you think it will stand the test of time like the old line did?
Yes.
I think these will hold up even more.
Yeah, I think even more, because people typically don't like museum stuff, and for the most part, these seem to be a little bit more dynamic, or at least dynamic museum. I don't know. I'll never get rid of my old line.
Oh, I wouldn't either. They're beautiful. It's beautiful pieces, man. There's
certain pieces that has lasted the test of time, and I think that will continue to do so.
Of course. Yeah. Well, and that's and not to jump on the DC bandwagon, but that Batman PF, that's one of my favorite sideshow pieces ever. That's my first official PF piece. That was my that's the premium format that got me started collecting. Once I got that, I'm like, what's this refrigerator sitting in my driveway? And I looked at it, dude. After that, it was just nothing but downhill. I mean, I love it. And a lot of people
the only negative with this new line is maybe they won't hold their value or increase in value, appreciate as much as the old line did. Well, as much as some of the old line. There's a couple, like the Gambit. That goes for a lot.
I think it's funny you mentioned value with statues. You have to remember with statues, it's like any collectible. It's worth what someone's willing to pay, number one. And number two, people want these outrageous prices for things. They're going to still have it years down the road, man. It just becomes the thing of supply and demand and being patient. And who wants to pay $5,000 for a statue? I sure as shit don't.
What I'm saying is those older statues were what, like 300, 400 retail? These new ones are 500 to 1,400 retail. So
right.
I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? So
I know what you're saying.
Personally, it doesn't matter to me because I don't buy these with plans to sell them in the future. If I have to sell them, that means that something happened and I was forced to. But
you guys see Rogue already went up $200?
Wow.
Yeah, when the exclusive waitlisted and sold out, it's already on eBay going for 200 more because the day Gambit came out.
Yeah.
Let's do this. We don't ask our
people. I'm surprised you don't $200. Get on it.
We don't ask our people. We don't ask our people.
Just having Gambit, even though it would be nice to have Road too.
What do the people in the chat think? The 67 watching, will the old X-Men line stand the test of, or the new X-Men line stand the test of time like the old X-Men line did? What do you guys in the chat think? Tell us. Anybody?
Oh, give him a minute.
I know.
I mean,
like I said, I think these will hold up better than the old ones.
Yeah. I was gonna, yeah.
Well, you know what? Like I said, that Rogue piece is a gorgeous piece. Like I said, I'm a DC collector, and I was like, man, I tried to jump on that Rogue right when I seen it was waitlisted.
For one,
went to full.
For one, the skill level. I mean, everything about this hobby has changed in the last 5 to 10 years. I mean, the way they make these statues and the detail and the level of skill involved. I mean, it's just incredible. It's not on the same level. Those older pieces, whether, someone might love them and it might be real sentimental, just objectively, the amount of detail and, I mean, they're just on a whole new level. I don't really know how to say it.
Do you like museum or do you want the action? I like the action more. So I wasn't into the old one.
Well,
digital sculpting has led to really a renaissance, a complete revitalization. I don't know the word, but it's completely changed this whole hobby. You know what I mean? Like digital sculpting has changed everything. What they're able to do now, they weren't able to do before.
Cask is looking to get on, please.
Yeah, but I mean, Rodney, you saw the Gambit PF in person,
the Gambit
right?
is beautiful,
right?
Yeah.
So now that you saw all of them at my house, wasn't that one clearly better than all of them?
All right, happy birthday! My present just came.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah, I'm not saying in general for every single piece. I'm sure there's gems from the older line, but for the most part, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I was just trying to draw the comparison that Rodney saw it in person, right? So he like a lot of collectors had only seen pictures, saw it in person, was like, damn, this is really fucking nice.
And it was bigger than I expected too.
And then part of your brain, like it did for me, the same thing. When I bought that piece, I spent like $1,000 on it. And I was like, why the fuck am I buying a statue for $1,000? It's the first time I'd ever done it. And when it came in, I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. Everything about it, the paint, the sculpt, the quality, the measure, like the accuracy, the proportions. Everything.
Are you talking about the original Gambit?
Right.
Yeah.
Tim, when you see that, Tim, when you see that in person, I saw it at Comic-Con years ago. When you see it in person, you see the jacket, you're like, no fucking way. I mean, the mixed media, dude, it's amazing.
Hey, what's up, Tim? Welcome, Tim.
It's a beautiful piece, man.
Yes, what's up, homie?
Yeah.
Not
So,
much, guys.
Tim, you just said you spent $1,000 on that game, but is that why you're willing to pay $1,000 for this new one? Because that's what you paid for the old one.
100%.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, that
You
seems
think
to
it's
be
gonna
that
go
seems
that
to
high
be-
though?
I'm saying I would be willing to pay $1,000 to get the quality of that image that we saw.
I think that's the extreme. I think it'll be anywhere from 800 to 1,000. I can see it being 1,000, but I think that would be the absolute ceiling
There
of
he
what they
is.
would make.
Talk about an
X-Men
X-Men collector.
exclusives is here.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
What up? What up?
Man, been chilling, man. Been chilling, man. How everybody been, man?
Cool.
Maintaining, brother.
Hanging
Maintaining.
in.
It's been a while since you made it on the chat.
Rough week, but hanging in.
Yo, Rodney, how's the house?
Well, I'm gonna be packing up all this stuff to put in storage until we figure out what we're gonna do because, I had to move a bunch of stuff into the middle of the floor. And
Oh man,
it's a pain in the ass. And
Yeah, we had a fucking torrential downpour in this motherfucker on Tuesday, man.
yeah,
wow.
like some of my prints that I had on the floor that I showed the last show, I don't have those prints anymore. So,
Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to get them again.
Oh my God, did you lose the Michael Myers one, Rodney?
No, for some reason that one survived. The
Spider-Man,
the two lithicals, or what do you call it? The 3D ones, Spider-Man and the Game of Thrones survived. My Punisher and Snake Eyes sort of survived, but
oh man,
the
You might have to hang him out like on a line and see if
well, I mean, I got the dude's card. I checked his website; they're still up there, so I'll get him again eventually. But yeah, like right now, I'm yeah.
Rodney, 8-Bit's asking what happened.
There was a flood in my basement, and so I live with my grandfather because they thought it was best that I move in here with them. So I took the basement, and
okay.
if I had it to do all over again, I don't think I would have. But I'm here now, so trying to make that work. But for now, yeah, I got a bigger storage unit, so I'm gonna be boxing up all this stuff during the weekend and putting it back in. We're gonna have somebody come check everything out. Well, that's the fight now. My aunts are ready to have somebody come and check everything out. He ain't, and if that doesn't happen, I won't be staying here. But so
Damn, bro.
And it happened twice. Like
sucks.
Monday was hard. And then I cleaned up after Monday and just thought everything was getting back to normal. And it rained again Thursday. And I was here. But it started coming back in.
Was there any way, Rodney, to stop the source right where the water? I mean, is there any way to?
See, that's the problem. And I found. Oh man! So yeah, I told authorities. I was cussing under my breath when I heard them say this. They had a sump pump, but it hasn't worked for 20 years.
Oh my
He's known
God!
it.
Wow.
So like that's stuff I kind of wish I knew. Like, but also there's like a stream that runs under all the houses in the block. So out in the garage, there's a crack out in the garage where you can see the water just come up. Luckily that doesn't come into the house, but there's a place under the steps. There's a place by the fireplace where you can it comes up. I'm like, so it's like, y'all ever see the bunny pit?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You almost wish, Rodney, you could go to Home Depot or Lowe's and take a statue and trade it for a pump to pump the water out.
Dude, I was like, what? I got wet vac. They even bought another wet vac. I'm like,
yeah.
What am I gonna do with stuff? Like that helps after it. Like, but yeah, I found out today some more history about issues here, and it just that's why it's a good thing I'm not drinking.
Rodney, you got a couple of people in the chat that say sorry, Rodney, for the damage, man.
Yeah. That sucks.
I mean, honestly, the damage was minimum. Like none of the statues got messed up because they're all off the ground anyway. Other than those couple of prints and just really being pissed and being a little inconvenienced, I didn't lose much. You know, I could get the prints back. It's like there were 30 a piece, so I'm good. It's just a little stress.
Right.
So
Yeah, it sucks.
It'll be all right eventually.
So Cask and Anthony showed up, man. This is the best birthday ever.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know if y'all been watching the news or not, bro. But like, I've been going through it too, man. Because like, I'm in Texas with Jim, but all my family's in New Orleans, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, you know, I mean, like my mom, you know, she's down here in Texas. My sister, my aunt. So everybody's safe, man. But here's the only bad part about it. 75% of my X-Men statues were at my sister's house.
Oh.
So y'all know, man. Yeah.
I just missed the last 2 minutes of the chat. What's going on? Is there a hurricane or something coming?
Yeah, it's a tropical storm down there, man, in New Orleans, man. I was just telling the group, like, you know, just keep me in their prayers, man. That's why I ain't really been, you know, doing a lot with the posting. I've been kind of chilling because, you know, it's family first. But man, my statue was in my sister's attic, so you know, I'm just like, but you know, so she said that they should be good, man. You know, but if not, I ain't worried about it. You know, like we can replace statues. You can't replace family. You know,
at least they're not in the basement.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know what? That's one thing above all, man. You can't replace family. Who cares about statues? It's stuff. Family comes first. That's the most important thing.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Rodney.
I think it was, you know, I think it was Remy's birthday, so.
I appreciate it, Anthony.
So Remy, you enjoyed your birthday, man, or what, man?
Yeah, and it's finishing off really well too.
Okay. Yeah, I seen Cass getting on. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, this, you know, Friday night, you know. Y'all know me, man. I've been trying to just blow up I've been blowing up everybody's Facebook, man, because, you know, like I've been telling the Tim, man, like, nobody gave Rogue a chance, bro. Me and the Tim was the first two. I was like, okay, y'all ain't gonna get her. Y'all gonna be mad. And tell me why, like, a Tim was just telling y'all, man, I had to post it in the group, you know, like, and I was like, look at this. I said, my buddy had bought 2 Rogues. He sold them both for like $980 and $960. And he's not even a flipper, bro. Yeah. He's not even a flipper, bro. He was just basically like, you know what? I was gonna go with X-Men, but I decided I'm gonna just stick it out. He was like, but Jim, he likes Spider-Man more. So I was like, well, look, put him on eBay. He's like, and he put the bid at like $1. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to highball nobody. You know what I mean?
All right.
Anthony, has your schedule lightened up any to hop on the chats more?
Well, it just depends, man. Like, the only reason why I haven't been on at all is because, like, we so short-handed at FedEx on night shift, a lot of people quit. And that's probably why half y'all statues come broke, because we don't have enough manpower, you know. I ain't trying to be funny. You know? So if you get a broke one from FedEx, it's probably because they were short-handed in that state, man, you know. But because I be chewing their ass out in Texas. I'm like, man, don't drop these people shit, man. Like, I'm a collector, bro. You know?
Did you guys see it?
You keep some Fresco stickers in your back pocket, and you be sideshow box, you slap a sticker.
Man, hey, boy, hey, if I see a sideshow box come through Texas or XM box, I'm putting Fragile on there times 2. You know, like,
it's good to have you on the inside.
Yeah.
It's good to have a man on the inside of the shipping company.
Yeah, man.
Did everybody see that? Everybody see that Prime 1 box that got kicked around, man?
Ooh. Yes, man. Oh, man. See?
Yeah, that's rough.
Hey, do you actually see sideshow boxes and XM boxes coming through pretty frequently?
Well, I've only seen 2 sideshow boxes come through there, and I think 1 XM. The XM one was going to Houston, the sideshow one was going to San Antonio, and then 1 was going to Dallas.
Oh, let me ask you guys, because everyone's kind of from different states. What carrier does Sideshow usually use for you guys? With me, it's UPS in Florida.
UPS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the same here.
You can pick whoever you want, I heard.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I guess you call them and say, I want to use DHL, they'll send a DHL.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I see. And I heard y'all talking about the Gambit hype train, and it's funny because now everybody want to give Tim a praise. I'm like, bro, when if y'all gonna stop sleeping on the Tim, bro? Like, you know, he ain't got the. Hey, I'm calling it what it is, Tim. I'm calling it, bro. Every time a Tim is like, hey, y'all, don't do it. You're going to get gambit. They're like, nah, we don't get no gambit. Now it's like, oh, Tim is the bodyguard master for Sideshow. I love it. Man, they're going to start listening to them X-Men gurus, bro.
Statue Thomas.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like going against Thor with Star Wars. Thor's like, man, y'all need to get them custom light up. They're like, nah, Thor. That Darth Maul ain't gonna look good. Now they heard like 50 people like, man, that Darth Maul is so much better. Throw it with that light up. Like, come on, man.
Oh no.
You can't keep them off the light up now, huh?
Nah, man, not it. I'm gonna blow you up. Throw who I get light up from, man? Who I get light up from? Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, the community is funny, man.
It's kind of like your boy Remy trying to put him on a 2%. They like, nah, it ain't a big deal. Then they like, bro, tell me how to do it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Sinners.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my only thing been all week though, Remy. My only thing been with everybody, man. Like the community got so crazy, bro. Like everybody just want to make it a comparison thing. Who did it better? So anytime I see that post, I'm bombarding it with, let's just have variety and everybody can be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like a bag of Skittles, taste the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to, you know. But they don't want to do that. They want to be like, oh, nah, fuck XM games, fuck XM Collides. I'm like, hey, man, I'm still getting XM games because I want that.
And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think the walls are closing in on people complaining. You're running out of stuff to complain about. It's like everything's closing in.
I don't know. Have you guys been on the Red Chat, the Red Titan page? Like Aang and Ben and Brian, they all had to post like why the prices are going up because they got tired of people complaining. They're like, look, the factories over there in China got these so many people that needing factories and statues getting made that they're out of workers. So of course, if they're out of workers, what that mean for us? The labor gonna go up. If the labor go up, what you think the prices on statues gonna do? They're gonna go up. It's common economy knowledge, bro.
Hey, don't sell the haters short, man. They're gonna find something to fucking complain about. I can't see that.
Yo, them Sideshow prices just went 2% cheaper.
Yeah, baby.
That's right. That's right, baby. Tim, I will be using your link next Friday, bro.
Hey, my man.
Hey, Anthony, what were some of the excuses or what were some of the reasons that Sang and the XM people posted?
Well, what happened was like, okay, Alex posted the topic like, why do you guys think prices are going up, blah, blah, and then everybody who has nothing to do with, factory knowledge went to saying, oh, it's because they just want us to pay more. No, motherfucker, it's because the laborers ain't there, so of course they got to pay more. I mean, it was just dumb shit, bro. So the XM owners, they stepped in and broke it down, and then people's like, oh, so that's why Sideshow's going up. Oh, that's why owners is charging XM and Sideshow and Prime one more.
What were the specific reasons? Like, what they say? I'm just curious.
Well, first they were saying, like, because of the fact that, like, it's, like, small, like, say, for example, that, we have a factory ownage, and then this little small company comes in and says, hey, you know what? I'll go ahead and pay the laborers, $20 an hour, where ownage is only going to pay y'all $15. Where do you think the Chinese workers going to go to? The $20 hour factory. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So now, if they're taking workers from Ownage, who's the most popular company over there, and they go to Hot Toys, Creatives, or whatever, then guess what? Now, the prices have to go up because now Ownage has to charge more to the companies now that are licensed, like XM, Sideshow, and Prime One. So that's, just little stuff like that they was doing, just breaking it down, which would make sense.
I think that's a good thing, though, right? You know what I mean? Like,
hell no, it ain't no good thing. Prices
no, not the prices going up, but like I'm talking about, like if they need to come out if they're gonna. I'm not gonna say double the price, but if prices are rising really high within a year, they need to explain it. You know what I mean? Or else people are gonna start.
Oh yeah, you talking about for knowledge-wise? Yeah. Now that worked out in the
people are gonna start just thinking wild stuff. You know what I mean?
So who are these smaller companies? I wonder if these smaller companies were these custom companies. I wonder if these custom companies.
No. Don't get it misconstrued. Not smaller companies. They're saying that like how Ownage is a factory. They're saying that over there's like these new factories that are coming out. Not the companies. Not like a like a baby Prime one or a baby Imaginary. No, it's a new factory.
Your company was coming
Nah.
pay them this to do that, and so
It's new factory.
they were doing that
Yeah.
work. I got you.
Yeah, a new factory just popped up and messed up for everybody. Bro. It's been sad, man.
That's a big thing. A lot of people don't realize in China, no matter what they're making over there.
Can't hear you, brother.
Nick,
Your audio's all fucked up.
What's that?
your audio
You
is
in
like
radio
really
check,
muted.
homie.
Any better now?
No.
Still jacked up.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds like you're far away.
Are you covering the mic?
Radio.
You got your finger over the mic or something?
No.
It's still echoing, Nick.
Nick, you want to try and jump back in, maybe?
Yeah.
It happened last week. I don't know what the hell he did to fix it.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
Wait.
There you go. There you go.
Good?
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna say is a lot of people don't realize either. Workers in China do that all the time, no matter if it's statues or anything else. They're always walking off jobs, and people don't even realize that. Why do you think they're going to change?
Real quick.
What's that?
Can you say, oh, damn it, stop. I was gonna say California Love for me?
You sounded like the dude from Power Rangers. What's his name? Alpha 5. You sounded like Alpha 5 there for a second.
God damn it.
No, you're better now.
You're good now.
Okay. No, but what I was saying is people in China, the workers, they walk off all kinds of jobs like that, and people don't realize it. That's a big issue in China for a long time.
And again, this kind of piggybacks off of what I was saying earlier about the previous statues. What we're doing now with these statues are, we're asking these factories to do so much more.
Our expectations have increased.
Yeah, a lot more parts. A lot more intricate parts.
Escalation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Franco's custom Magneto. I just watched like a video of the factory putting it together. Holy shit. The thing is bananas.
Did you ever see the size of that?
Yeah, that thing's bananas.
That thing's big. Yeah, dude.
It's amazing looking.
And Tim, the funny thing of that piece is, if you watch, I don't know if it was X or whoever it was, that piece originally wasn't even supposed to. It was just supposed to be him with barely anything. But there was two versions of that actually. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No. It started out the big one. The one without the stuff is the second version. It's actually the opposite of what you're saying.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be the guy correcting Nick, man.
No. What I was saying is there's two versions though. I wasn't sure if you knew. That's all I'm saying.
That second version was only because in the custom group where we're not allowed to disclose the name. Then the guy asked the group and he said, "Hey, do y'all want to go smaller?" And a lot of guys was like, "Yeah, sure." And so that's why it had two versions. It was just gonna be that one big one with the machine gun and the hand. That was always gonna be the main one for Franco.
Is it quarter scale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit bigger. A little.
You might as well say like between quarter and a third.
Yeah.
Like 3.5.
Yeah.
Kind of like that gigantic Silver Surfer.
That thing's amazing.
I'm not really so much into the museum pieces, but I absolutely love Franco's Spider-Man. Those 3 Spider-Man he did, where they're just standing there, and that Venom he did. I love that Venom he did too.
You see the print of Venom today?
Of that Venom?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't. I'm not on Facebook.
Oh
Man,
my.
this hobby's gonna force me on Facebook. I swear to
Yeah, buddy, get on here.
Plus, we need you in that chat during the week, Ed.
No doubt.
That Venom looks
Over
fire.
there. Bang them up hard tonight.
Yo, Tim.
750.
Hey, we got Chad Pfister in the chat. He just said he got his X23 in today, and she
Oh,
did.
nice. Congrats.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw him post that. That's a nice piece.
Yeah, Lewis posted her too. So he put her in the Red Titan. So it's about 4 people that got her.
She looks
Anthony,
good. Yeah.
Who you mixing her with? Are you having her with Wolverine, or what's going on with your setup?
I know a lot of people are doing it differently.
How are you setting her up?
I'm gonna put her next to Wolverine all day. That's her. It's her pops, man.
Well, that's where she belongs. Where else she going?
That's a good looking piece too. I wonder, chat in the chat, like maybe you can mention if you got Rogue as well. Like, how does that? Because you know Rogue is the standard. How does that compete with Rogue?
Well, to be fair, Rogue's a maquette, so.
Yeah, but that is 23 is lacking though.
That don't matter. That maquette has nothing to do with it. That don't matter. Like that. That don't really make it supremacy because.
Yeah, Lewis mentioned that. He said X23 is 10 out of 10 statue for him, and he said she's almost on par with Rogue, if not equal.
See, and she's not even a maquette. And she's not even a maquette.
I don't think the maquette actually like fully signifies just the quality as much as it does the engineering, like the extra engineering.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the only reason why the maquette word should be in there, because extra engineering. But
no, I'll bet you, like seriously, I'll bet you quickly that the X23 will be the next one on wait list. So anyone
now, do you guys? Yeah, but do you think the X23 base is as complicated as Rogue's base is?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of like
I mean, you saw what they had to do on Rogue base.
That's
she's got a metal peg for Rogue all the way up that damn base leg, man, on for the danger room thing, man.
But that's where the maquette comes in, though. That's why Rogue is a maquette, because look how complicated her base is. Hence Magneto. So.
Well, I mean, that's just like Juggernaut. Juggernaut base ain't complicated. He just big.
Oh, his base is going to be wicked complicated and all kinds of debris and shit. You watch. I'm telling you, it's going to be.
Yeah, but he's not. But he doesn't have to be elevated though. Like Magneto and Rogue had to be elevated. So you have to take out the equation of difficulty on that. Does it make sense? He's ground level, so it's much easier.
He's gonna have a gigantic rod in his knee though, so that thing doesn't lean. I'll tell you that.
Well, if he's got a rod in his knee, then guess what? He needs to be called Rodney. There you go, Rodney. That's gonna be the new. Hey, Rodney. When me and the team get our Juggernaut, then we can name it Rodney.
Yeah. Yo, Brandon Guerrero just fucking posted the funniest shit, bro.
It's not gonna be K Marco. It's gonna be Rodney Marco.
It's gonna be maquette. He's gonna be
Rodney Marco,
name.
Oh man.
My bad. Y'all know I had to get that in there, man. I love Rodney Marco.
It's all good, man.
I have a feeling Gambit's legs are gonna be metal for sure, bro.
Okay, you guys. Chad said it's a 10 out of 10 as well. Yeah, y'all better
see. And he
so
has,
X23, man.
Rogue and Wolverine right next there. It's a beautiful pick.
Wow.
He has a bunch of Spider-Man shit on the side. He could move that somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying about Elektra. That Elektra's 100% 10 out of 10. I can't believe she's not sold out yet.
What do you guys think the weakest piece in the new X-Men line is?
Like out of all of them?
Probably the Mystique.
Yeah.
Probably the
One at a
Mystique.
time.
For me, it's Mystique.
Now we going by opinion, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna say hands down Psylocke, bro.
Psylocke.
Yeah, Psylocke.
Hands down.
I like them.
I agree. Psylocke and Emma for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to Tim. I'm right. Like Emma would be second and Psylocke's first all day long, bro.
And I don't think
I can't get past the face, man.
For me, with Emma, I really liked how they did the hands and the hair with Emma, so that's why she's above Mystique for me. And Psylocke, I got a soft spot for katanas. I absolutely love the katanas. So.
Yeah, it's just the face though. I mean, I don't know, man.
The production came out great on both of them.
Right.
You know, and I think my Mystique is dope, dude. So I don't know what the fuck everybody's talking about.
Yeah, and then, did you get the custom head, Tim?
Yeah, I have it on order, but I haven't
see, so you're gonna be able to. So even when the custom head come in, she already nice, but she gonna look sexier.
Anthony, would you have been happier if they kept the original Psylocke portrait and not changed it?
Yes.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah, hands down.
I like the original one a lot better too.
Yeah, hands down, man.
Tim, I wasn't saying the Mystique's bad. I'm just saying that's my least favorite. None of them are bad in my opinion. I think they're all pretty damn good.
Tim, you know what? I have to laugh with that freaking Mystique custom head. The people that are shit talking that thing, if they knew who fucking sculpted it, I mean, I can't believe people run their mouths. The sculptor, you and I both know who it is. That man has sculpted so many amazing pieces. They have
look at Nick flexing again flexing that he's on the inside, the insert.
No. Listen, it's not about being on the inside. It's about people.
Bro, I'm just fucking around, man.
No. Hear me out. this sculptor has worked years. He is one of the best sculptors in the business, and all he's done work for.
Explain that. Tell me what it looks like. I don't know. I know nothing about this portrait. What's
Yeah, Rodney's got it though. He'll get in it. But what it is, no, Nick. Nick, I know this might sound crazy, bro. It's not even a sculptor, bro. It's just they don't like the piece overall, and they're not saying that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I guarantee. I guarantee. Like that's one of those pieces where, like Tim said, Tim's good with the regular Mystique head. I'm good with the regular Mystique head, but the custom just brings it out a little bit more.
It's a little bit.
But you got people like that. You got people like that you can give goddamn Jim Lee head style custom, and they wouldn't even like it because they don't like the Mystique piece in general, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
I
that
don't
head,
know what they don't like about it. I love mine. I think she's
well, Anthony. For me, when I saw that custom head, that changed the whole piece for me, man. It looks amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people did, bro. A lot of people, bro.
You know what? Now I think about it. Honestly, that Sabretooth might be my least favorite. There's just something weird about the torso on that thing.
Oh, there's that right there.
But damn, this looks great, dude. This really will make that piece look even better.
I was looking at that piece the other day because I like the new Logan, and that Sabretooth, like, I don't even know if it's the torso. At first I thought it was, but I think it's the hair right here.
See, I love that.
Yeah, but it doesn't. To me, it looks like it almost
Mark
like a wool blanket or something.
Yeah,
wool blanket.
What are you talking about?
The Sabretooth, if Thor, Rodney, whoever.
Hey, I forgot all about the Jean Grey too. Okay, I'd say the Jean Grey is probably the one I like.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't like how the flame.
All right. Okay.
I don't like the flames on her shoulder. I'm not a fan of that.
But listen,
the flames ruin the piece for you. I'm dead.
That's what I'm saying.
I never said it ruined it. I just said
you just get the regular.
I never said it's bad.
One at a time.
I never said it's bad. I just said it's my least favorite problem.
Bro, that Jean Grey. Oh my God, bro. That Jean Grey, that's the only thing wrong with it is the freaking flame thing on the shoulder and the base.
Yo, that's fucking Mark Newman, y'all.
Exactly.
Recognize that shit.
The Jean Grey came out nice. Period, bro. Like, I almost took your X-Men card for like an hour. You almost got to put in the corner.
Look, y'all getting it twisted. I'm not saying they're bad. You asked what my least favorite was.
Right. Yeah.
You asked what, and that's
I got you, bro. I got you.
I'd have to go with the Psylocke.
It's like having five gold nuggets. It's like having 5 gold nuggets and one is all wacky looking. You know what I mean?
But, hey, that's why I said
one's not gold. Somebody just.
But that's why I said you got variety, man. You got fan art jeans out there. You got your Sideshow got the older jeans,
and you got a few PC
Remy. Hey, so let's go the other way with it. What's your guys' favorite out of this new line?
Gambit.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Gambit is dope, dude.
Okay. Let me ask this: what's your favorite PS out of this new line?
Gambit.
Premium format. What's your favorite premium format out of the new line?
That's a tougher question. I think the Logan. I haven't even seen it yet. I love it.
Logan looks amazing.
Yeah, Logan's nice, man. He got them jeans on, sporting a little white tank.
I love the claws on that Logan.
If you're a collector that has a small space, that Logan with that new bust will look great next to each other. I'm dying to have those next to each other.
A lot of people are complaining about the mixed media jeans, but the way I see it, jeans are perfect for mixed media because I don't trust these factories to really a denim. That would be kind of a hard paint job to replicate.
But once again, you're talking about those complaining people, bro. Those are people that when we were all younger, they were mad because they couldn't wear Bugle Boy jeans. So now they're going to be mad on them.
And I'm not a fan of mixed media stuff on statues. Jeans, but you know, actual real jeans. I mean, it's the same exact material as the real thing.
With your question, I mean, like Master Pizza said, Colossus is his favorite. I mean, there's so many good pieces out nowadays. There really is, dude.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, yeah,
you can't go wrong with. Oh my goodness, dude!
I think the Wolverine is still probably my favorite out of the PS.
That's one thing that people don't give credit where they do. Sideshow doesn't have a mixed media department for nothing. They have an own department for that. They do that better than anybody else, hands down.
Hey, real quick, before I forget it. I was selling the Loki statue on eBay, and some dude bought it. And come to find out, he works at I had to look it up on my phone. He works at some factory that actually contracted out for the Sideshow Mixed Media. I said, "What?"
No shit.
Yeah, dude, that was super cool. So I was like,
Yeah, hey, get that inside connect, man. Get that inside connect, man.
You already know.
When that cable come in, you can get 2% off on that cable cloth, man. That coat, man. You know.
Anthony, I was acting like a little schoolgirl. I'm like, dude, can I save your contact and straight groupie status.
Right.
What's X-Men collectors in the panel here? What do you guys think? You think Cable's going to be overpowering with the rest of the line?
Nah, what do you mean by that? He'll fit right in. What do you mean?
You think he'll be too big or no?
No.
Hell no.
Okay. All right.
Hell no.
Wow,
you gotta realize, you gotta think about it like this. Colossus is gonna be big. Gambit's gonna be tall. Colossus is gonna be big. So for the guys, he's gonna blend in. Cyclops is gonna be big if they make him. You know what I mean? Like, so he'll blend in, bro.
Hey, and the Deadpool Heat Seeker, that's actually a big piece. Deadpool might not be the biggest of characters, but the piece itself, it takes up some real estate. It's got some presence.
Yeah, because of the dynamic pose he in.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, it's tall.
Yeah, baby. You see that? You see that picture? They look better than who's next to Wolverine.
Yeah, you might be right about that, Jay Remy. Damn, they look good together.
Wow.
They look so good together.
That's hot.
I want to see her.
Hey, Tim, what Facebook page is it on?
Those are Louis Villamar picks.
The one where you said the Rogue in X-23? Tim?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got Louis on my page.
Has anybody seen her next to the Magneto yet? The Sideshow Magneto maquette? That's what I want to see. I want to see her next to him.
Well, I know Centauri Stir Fry has Magneto. I don't remember if he ordered X-23. If he does, he's probably gonna do a video, and he usually puts them side by side at the end of his video.
That's what's
Let me ask you this: with that picture right there, and I'm being dead serious. I'm not even like trying to jazz up. I'm being dead serious. When you see that picture, for some reason, that speaks like volume, like a whole collection, even though it's two pieces.
Yeah.
It's like heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it's impactful.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Remy? It's funny you say that because of the fact that when these poses, when they went with that, like we were saying, old line versus new line, the dynamics of the poses and the engineering that went into these poses just sets these pieces off completely.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a company that prints these statues probably like multiple times to make sure that everything is perfect, alters them, tweaks them, has different versions of them.
Yeah, remember that's what Harbaughter said when they was doing the Rogue interview when Susan was still on the show. Remember?
Yeah.
She said, "How many times did y'all go?" He's like, "Oh man, I lost count." He's like, "How many times we had to engineer to get the rod a certain way, and we decided to go all the way metal, all the way up, you know?" So
yeah, he was just on Facebook Live the other day saying that they had to sculpt the cape in, even though it was a fabric cape, because it was difficult to be able to like create the overall composition without the cape being there, you know.
And you know what started all that? That Spider-Man PF on his tan when he's doing that handstand that had the metal rods through it.
Yeah, that was the first one they tried with.
Sideshow has done a great job really making this new line completely different from the original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured they would go that route though, man, because I mean, like Tim said, why would you go back and tarnish a classic museum line? You can't just go, you know what I mean? You have to go dynamic.
That's kind of what they've done with this new DC line. There's a couple pieces now that will fit in with those other ones.
Right.
But this is so much more
it
than
it doesn't really go that way with this new X-Men line.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say,
completely different.
This is so much more than just changing the pose. I mean, this is just like this is a whole different Sideshow. It really is.
Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. They're completely different.
Right, and I think, and I know it sounds crazy too, but a lot of people don't realize, like, that's why when it comes like to giving credit with Sideshow and XM, that's what I like about them, because remember XM started that dynamic pose, and people was like, why the hell are they doing all these characters like Electro holding the wires and Sandman throwing out? Now it helps us out because now that Sideshow's making these dynamic pose, you can match them with mix and match with XM, like the the BK, do it just like Burger King, man. You have it your way, man.
Yeah, mix and match and put whatever with whatever.
You know what? I think with X23 next to that Wolverine, that's gonna be nice. It'll be like you'll have the two Sentinel hands that just
Right.
got cut off the Sentinel, man. That's gonna look sweet. That'll look
And
really
then have Magneto and behind him, kind of in between them.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm sold on the Rogue. I think the Rogue looks better. Dead serious. Her and Rogue. Oh, jeez.
I'll tell you, Remy, that Rogue is hands down one of the most beautiful female pieces they've done in a long time.
Well, when you,
Well, I mean, they've done some nice ones, bro. The Red Sonja portraits are still badass.
Yeah.
The lady,
I mean,
Lady
the ex-
Deadpool.
the new. I mean, a lot of it's not too many female. Like I said, they might have dropped the ball on side a lot, but the Emma's not too bad. The Domino looks good. I got her on order. You know
Lady
what I'm saying?
Deadpool. Lady Deadpool is one of the most underrated statues they've ever
Yep,
made.
yep, exactly. Yeah, see her face is, you know what I mean? So a lot of the women are good. That new Jean Grey, she's fine, bro. I like her face. It's just that
That's what a few years ago. That's what Sideshow was known best for, was their female portrait.
They do female portraits the best. And Anthony, I think we've gone back and forth in the X-Men group there. We both said it that nobody does it better than Sideshow with female portraits. They're still the best for that, man.
I'm just scrolling through X23 pictures because mad people are posting that shit right now.
I told y'all.
Another
Hey,
group
look,
just
like that's all
posted-
this.
Does everybody?
man.
Oh, here's a good question. It was a big debate. Is
Nick, your audio's fucked up again.
Transistor radio.
Is everybody? Can you hear me better now?
No.
Nah, Nick, it went back to that crazy sound again, Nick.
What about
Like,
No.
Nope.
Are you
Still
doing?
echoing.
Are you doing anything or just asking?
What about now? Anything?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Like, sounds like you MacGyvered her radio.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
We can hear you. You just sound funny.
Yeah.
What about now?
You sound the same. Just ask.
Oh God. No, my question was anybody disappointed with the exclusive? Because a lot of people wondered,
For what?
what was it? For X23.
Hell no.
Nah.
That exclusive is fire.
Hell no, that's right
I'll
on
tell you what,
point.
I'm disappointed that they didn't give her the all new, all different Wolverine. At this point, they didn't give her the mask head, the full mask. But I do like the exclusive portrait a lot better than the regular. I do that. So
really,
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do the opposite. I like the regular more, only because I'm so used to seeing her without the mask.
I don't like it's the mouth on the regular that throws me off. The way she's kind of snarling or whatever. I like the open. I think the open mouth looks a lot better.
They're both dope.
Is that our one and only Mac? Is that Mac Collections photo right there?
No, he doesn't have her yet.
Oh, I thought that was Mac.
I agree
No,
with
this
Chad.
is Mac,
I mean,
but
I agree with Chad, though. They're both dope, dude. Both those poses. I mean, both those head sculpts.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for
Oh,
a
that is
different
Mac.
exclusive on her, man. I mean, she already comes with claws. What are you gonna do? Get her one with no claws? I mean,
Exactly.
come on, man.
hey Nick. Ark wants to know: did you buy your phone from a guy with a trench coat?
Oh,
I just wish they gave her the full yellow costume all the way. The full all new, all different X-Men. If there was something I could change about that statue, that would be it.
I don't know.
That'd be easy to
I
repaint,
want
though.
her. I want her in this costume because this is also the X-Force costume.
Well, they'd have to do a little more than repaint it because her torso's showing.
Yeah.
But
What
it's
do you
still
mean? Wait.
customizable.
Yeah.
You're saying for the Wolverine suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
I mean,
it's a full body suit.
This is her X-Force suit. So my guess is they were
Right.
hoping that this would be popular, and then maybe we'd see a variant, which would be sweet.
Yo, Anthony.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
Long
what
time no talk.
Yeah, I know. What up, Tim? Cassick, what's going on?
I think he stepped out.
Yeah, we had to get on. We had to get on for Remy's birthday, man, and wish him happy birthday.
That's what's up.
Hey,
We're
Tim,
gonna
are you
go-
going to have her repainted, the X-Force colors?
I mean, I want to buy her, but I wouldn't repaint her because.
Oh, that's
I would-
right. You're not even. I'm sorry. I just assumed since she's Wolverine that you were getting her. My bad.
No, I would put her with my Wolverine stuff, and I like that she would be in like similar colors, but. You know, I can't afford everything right now. I just bought a bunch of fucking customs.
Hell yeah. Know how that go.
Yeah, I just bought an Apocalypse custom and it's awesome.
Ouch! I know that one hurt the bank.
Oh boy, look who jumped in the chat.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, they got my spin buddy in there now.
Oh, man. X23 sucks. Got it.
Hey, Thor, I need you to...
PJ with the hot take.
Yeah, Thor, I need you to cut off that guy right now.
And spit in his mouth
Man,
while you're
hey,
at it, too.
I'm driving. I almost ran into the bridge when he said that stuff, man.
Nah.
Mute that fool and spit in his mouth.
I didn't get mine yet. What's up, Anthony? What's up, everyone in the panel?
What up,
Tim? Tim.
What up?
Thor, Ed Dude. Jay Remy, happy birthday.
Hey, thank you, PJ. Thank
Mac,
you.
Nick, Ronnie.
Hey, PJ, you got to spit a rhyme for
Oh, man.
Remy.
Yeah, something for X23 and Remy.
Spit it.
Go ahead.
Yo, drop that beat. Because Jay Remy is about to take some heat from my rhyme. Because he got the time to spit in my mouth, and I spit in his mouth, and we all spit in everyone's mouth.
Boy, 2%. That was 2% legit.
Oh my goodness.
That was a dope
Yo,
off the
Jay-
chain birthday rhyme.
Yo, Jay Remy, is your nickname J 2% Remy?
That's my name.
Hey, I'm loving that. Hey, Jay Remy got everybody going to the store now to buy 2% milk. They don't even buy whole milk no more.
My man, 2%, yo.
No skim milk in this bitch. We got
man.
J. Remy all day.
Actually, you know what? I'm so glad that you brought that to everyone's attention because I knew about that before, but I was like, man, you need like a whole bunch of people to get into it. So it's I'm glad that everyone's kind of like taking advantage of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
just
a
like
good
you.
thing. Like I said, it's community networking, man. It's great.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
yeah.
Hey, I got a question for y'all.
Yo,
I got a question for y'all. Because San Diego Comic-Con is, what, next weekend?
yeah.
I just noticed that the sideshow has still not sold out the Juggernaut exclusive. Watch when they do the damn live show and they see how big it is.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's gonna sell out like as soon as they the first day when they
Bro.
do the live shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's going to sell out as soon as someone sees A10 post that he got $26 back.
Hey, hold up. Matter of fact, I'm adding another 26 to that because I'm finna order another Juggernaut next week.
I'm about to order another one too. What?
Tim, when you send me that link, that's what I'm ordering, bro. Another Juggernaut from my cousin. So we're going through that, bro.
I'll tell you. Go ahead, PJ.
Sorry, not to cut. Are we drinking? No,
No.
no. Like that whole concept about the 2%. I just want you guys to replace that with spit. That's how I think. I'm just kidding.
Hey, PJ, you got to share that. You also got to share that with the 1/6 collection.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we need to take advantage as collectors and just combine forces like what people are doing for the Area 51 raid.
Oh,
what the hell is going on?
I'll tell you what, X-Men collectors are gonna need to hawk. You better hawk that Gambit piece because that shit's selling out in an hour. I bet. You watch.
Yo, imagine they put a 750 edition size on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the thing. The only way it'll sell out is if they post.
The only reason, let me see, what was Rogue? Rogue was 1,000, 2,000. Nah, I think they're gonna try to do like Rogue, man. They're gonna put at least 1,000 on it.
It won't sell out because they don't have the edition size.
Well, I mean, I will say this, right? Sideshow does have tells. When they do stuff, you're like, hey, I kind of knew you were going to do that. But who was shocked when Colossus came out and saw the price? Because I was like, damn, that's actually fucking reasonable considering.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked because I told everybody he wasn't number kid, bro.
Right,
Like,
but peep how you felt, right? You felt like you called it higher than it actually was.
No, that was
So
legit.
maybe-
That's a good price.
Right, and maybe
especially
maybe they
for
say,
his
oh, there's
size, bro.
750 fucking gambits. Damn,
I honestly thought
bro.
the price was a little high. I thought it was going to be close to what Sabretooth was.
Well, you know, if they don't do an EX on
bigger than
Gambit,
Sabretooth.
if they don't do an edition size on Gambit, he's still gonna sell out either way. I think.
Yeah, are you kidding? Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
sell out.
eventually, but not in the first hour.
No, not in the, not in the
he's not
first
gonna sell out
hour.
in the first hour,
I'm
no matter what.
I'm saying if they did an edition size, he would sell
Shit,
out.
I don't. Hey, hold up.
Oh,
Now, I know y'all. Listen, I know y'all just said that. Y'all don't think that. But the way that goddamn Facebook been on them Gambit nuts, boy, I can't call that, y'all. I would not say that, bro. It's the same way they did with Thanos on Throne. Like, you got, okay, for example, I've got 4 friends that all reached out to me and say, hey, since you're so good with XM, I need you to find me an XM Gambit buyer. You get what I'm saying? That's just 4 people that already had the XM Gambit. I'm the only one kept mine. So I'm telling y'all, like, don't slip on Sideshow. When that Gambit come out, he like, boop, it was sold in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling, bro, because...
Now, you know what? I think Gambit's the only piece that has been released since Thanos on Throne that has that kind of hype.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
You
thing
get what
is,
I'm saying? Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I think they're
Flash,
not, they're
Flash
not,
has a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Flash got a lot of hype.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I mean that's years in the making, but Gambit.
Yeah, but you gotta remember too. If anybody watched it this week, they even had Hardbottle on there talking about Gambit. Gambit's hyped, man. He's gonna be big.
That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. You can't just say that. Oh, he ain't gonna sell out in one day. There's no way, because if it's like the way the comments been on Facebook, bro, shit, it's what?
Well, the thing is, I think they're gonna
Look, they can't sell out if they don't have an ES posted because they'll just accommodate the ES for how many sell.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that. No, what I'm saying is, like, the way we've been doing it as a community, because all of us waited before we ordered Juggernaut. Nobody ordered Juggernaut when it first came out because we wanted a little edition size. What I'm saying is, let's say everybody don't order Gambit, they wait, and then like a Tim said, they hit that 750, I guarantee you, people going to be hitting that button 750 times. Click,
I
click,
don't-
click,
I
click.
don't-
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see
This
that
thing is
happening.
over 1,000.
Yeah.
It depends on the price.
It's gonna be over
depend on the
1,000?
price.
I don't see
Yeah.
that happening. I think everybody who wants that piece is ordering it on day one.
That's right. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say,
hold on.
like,
It's a maquette though. It's a maquette. So what if it's like $900?
It won't be any more than $800.
If they said that piece was $1,400, I would order it.
It probably
But that's
will be.
you.
It
Well,
probably-
you're the X-Men collector, but most people are gonna sit there and
It
think
probably
about
will
that.
be $800-900.
Yeah, I think
It will, yeah. But like Tim said, even if he is $800, there's so many people that are gonna get the Gambit because, like, right now the OG Gambit sells for $1,000 on eBay minimum.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what the hell makes you think that they're not gonna get the new Gambit, which is a dynamic style? He's gonna go with Rogue. Like, come on, man.
Look, let's put it this way.
Dynamic
Let's
and
put it
it's
this
better.
It
way.
depends on the edition size.
Let's put it
Depends on
this
the
way.
edition size.
Sideshow is not gonna have a problem selling any of these Gambits.
That's
Yeah,
right. At
yeah,
$1,000, whatever the ES Gambit selling like hotcakes, straight up.
Sideshow
Yeah.
is not gonna
100%.
take a loss with this Gambit statue. That's
yeah, I was gonna, and
That'd be a
they,
big ES.
and I was gonna say they learned their lesson from Thanos. Like when they set that ES to 750,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then it sold out in 10 minutes. They
I bet
were
they were
like-
kicking themselves.
Oh yeah,
I
they were
bet.
kicking themselves.
You know what, though?
Ever since then, they never set an
They
edition size.
didn't kick them.
Yeah, but you know what the crazy
Oh,
thing
yeah,
is?
well, you know what I'm
with
saying, like-
Gambit could be the wild card, no pun intended, because he uses cards. Gambit could be the wild card because they could not announce an edition size, but he could possibly even still sell out. That could be something new that could happen.
That just
No,
doesn't make
that
sense
would
though,
piss
because
people
they'll
off.
accommodate the ES.
No, like Tim said, if okay,
For
see the thing
for
with the edition size
amount
is
of
if
orders.
they don't release it, and then like Tim says on pre-order day, there's no number. If they get 2,000 orders for an exclusive, they're gonna get 2,000 ES. They're not gonna cut off half the people. Say no,
Exactly.
we shit on y'all. We're only gonna make
Exactly.
1,000. The other 1,000 people first come first serve. They're not gonna do that.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. They'll
Sam-
accommodate the ES for however many pre-orders they have.
yeah,
They're
that's what I'm
not gonna make 5,000 of that statue. That thing's not seeing more than 3,000
If
combined.
5,000 people
I-
order that on
what-
day one, then you're damn
You
right
want
they're
that?
making 5,000.
it's gonna be like a Punisher
I bet you that
edition
Nick,
size.
You
Bro,
watch your mouth,
X20
PJ. You watch your mouth.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
you watch
Punisher.
your spit while you at it, buddy.
Yeah.
Look, if
Well, I was gonna say,
they got 5,000 pre-orders, they're making
Yeah,
5,000.
that piece is going to have a ES combined between 5 and 7,000 easy.
There aren't a lot of games. It's
3,000.
going to be high.
You know what? You know the reason why I say
You wanna bet?
it's going to be a high ES because think about the rogues now. How like rogue is on wait list right now. How many?
Yeah, she's 1,000. She's 1,000 and 2,000.
So think about it. That's 1,000 people that wants a Gambit. You know,
But you know what? Gambit is universally loved by all collectors. He really is.
yeah. Even collectors' wives want that Gambit.
Exactly.
My wife was
Hold
like,
on, hold on.
"That's the easiest.
Hold on,
This
hold
is
on,
the easiest pre-order ever."
Yep.
There's a big difference though. Gambit's a dude, and the girl statues always sell.
Yep.
Yeah, but Gambit has that thing about him. I don't know what
He
it
has
is.
a thing. He has a thing about that makes women go to him. So of
Yeah,
course, that's
are you kidding me?
I'm not.
No, but most of the collectors are dudes though. So
They're dudes. But if you have your wife's approval, say, "Hey, you should pre-order that Gambit." You're gonna pre-order that Gambit.
I'm definitely getting Gambit, and I didn't know.
Okay, well look at it. Okay, well say we take it your way then. Tim. You gotta look at it like this. What about all the guys that have a rogue and they don't have a Gambit yet?
Yeah.
You didn't think about that, did you?
Or you didn't order a rogue because you're waiting on a Gambit.
It's all going to depend on the price and the edition size.
Yeah, but you know what? What if Sideshow has up that there's no edition size when it launches? Yes, but they in their heads and on paper they actually have one because it's so complicated to make in the factory. So they might have a capped one that we don't know about. That's the thing. You got to remember, it could be a very complicated piece to manufacture. Remember the engineering and the technicalities of it. So it could only be 3,000 or 4,000. I'm saying it's not more than 3,000.
Well, so if you do 1,250 exclusive and 2,500 regular, that's still what 3,750.
Yeah.
I say 2,000 exclusive, 3,000 regular.
Look, the thought that Sideshow will intentionally sell less than what they know would sell just doesn't make sense.
Wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, but they're not going to oversaturate the X-Men market. It's not a Punisher.
How many Gambits are
What are you talking about?
There aren't that many Gambit statues, Nick.
Exactly. Well, you're overthinking it, man.
The same thing with Punisher. There aren't that many Punisher statues. That's why there's 6,000 of this.
I don't think you understand. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the OG Gambit was like 03. We're in 2019, bro.
It was 2011.
Yeah, but
that's 8 years old. That's 8 years old, and they haven't had a Gambit since, bro.
Yeah, but there's still an XM Gambit out there too, though. So
Exactly. And did you not just hear what I told you about all the guys that are like, why should I pay higher for the XM Gambit when I can just cancel that and get the Sideshow one, bro?
Yeah.
What if the Sideshow one's a lot of money,
that
though?
all had Gambit ordered with me that all are trying to get the Sideshow one.
You think the Sideshow one is going to be more than the XM one?
No, I don't think so. Well, I was gonna say, Anthony, how much is that the Gambit without shipping?
The Sideshow one?
No, the XM.
The XM one, it's 900.
9.
So add another like $300-400 bucks, right? So
the
that's gonna
Sideshow-
be
Even if you had shipping of $250, it'll still be $1150 to get
Retail,
XM.
the Sideshow one might cost more, but it's not going to cost more when you factor in shipping. So.
Bro, Sideshow has that 2% back. Ain't no one going XM anymore.
Hey, baby.
J 2%
No, I'm
Remy.
gonna go. Hey, Remy, I'm still loyal to XM and Sideshow now. I'm just gonna get that 2% when I'm doing Sideshow.
Hey, you could PM me in private about that 2%. I got you.
Yeah. Hey, Remy, don't worry. You on deck next, cause I'm gonna get it Tim Friday, and then I'm gonna backdoor and get you, and then I'm gonna backdoor that. I was gonna get Johnny, but I'm scared I'm gonna get banned.
Yeah.
Shout out to Johnny, man. Johnny be having me scared with his link. I click on his link. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be banned from the Sideshow website. I'm gonna have to go to a tilt to get orders, man.
All I gotta say is Sideshow is on fire. Give them some butter. They're on a roll.
That's right.
Right.
Hey, we got a full panel. What's the ES and the price? PJ, go.
2, 3.
No, 2, 3. Okay. What's the price?
Oh, the price I would say 900.
Anthony,
with that base, yeah.
Damn.
I'm going with 12. I'm going with 1250 and 25.
Okay.
And
Tim?
price I'm going with 800 even.
Okay, Tim. No, Tim. Remy?
Tim or a Tim?
No, Tim. I said Tim. Sorry.
I'm gonna go. Fuck. I'm gonna go 750 edition size. I'm gonna go 800 price.
Ooh, that boy went low. 750 exclusive.
Wow.
And 800?
Yep.
Wow.
No,
Damn.
total, Tim. Total with exclusive and regular.
Well, you got to double.
Well,
you just double. Just
Yeah,
double
you just double it.
double the
So
EX.
750,
Okay.
750 and 1500. That's what the Tim saying basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Tim,
Remy?
I'm going with PJ. It sounded good. $2,000, $3,000, and $900, man. That's it.
Tim?
What are we doing? Price and edition?
Yep.
Yeah, they want to know
Total
edition, total, and then price you gonna go.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Only a Tim, man. Only a Tim, man.
Who on the panel RSVP'd for Gambit?
Me.
I actually did.
I did.
Me.
So every fucking guy in the panel did basically.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I didn't because remember I kept the XM one.
I guarantee.
And you already know why.
I guarantee you, everybody in this fucking chat did too.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think that RSVP does? You think? Does anybody wait for that alert? We're all
No.
ready. We're waiting. We load before they fucking ping us.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
that's for them to measure.
Oh, yeah.
If I had
never
to
even
guess,
thought of it.
if I had to
Yeah,
guess,
that's why I said they don't have to do it. They don't have to release the digital side like a Tim said because they got the RSVP.
they got,
Yeah, they got people on Facebook, that Sideshow Geek page that we on. People are like, oh, that game is fire. They're looking at all of that, bro.
Yeah, that's for them to test the temperature of everybody.
Hey,
Right,
you
so-
know what?
So
We'll
here's-
we'll go through this and then go do the Flash next.
and
No,
yeah,
sorry.
Flash will be crazy too.
Just be careful because we're hyping this up and they're watching, so they're
I
like,
don't-
yeah, we're gonna do
Guys,
$1,000.
we
We're
hate that.
gonna do $1,000,
What do you-
$1,000 Gambit.
Why do you think when I first got on, I said the X, like I'm like X23 sucks. I'm trying not to hype up the Sideshow. So.
Bro, she's already out. You can't go back.
Let it Tim talk. Go ahead, Tim. Tim, size and price.
If they're going to release the edition size ahead of the pre-order, it's going to be $750.
Either way, what's the total?
If they're going to release it after, it's going to be $2,000 for the exclusive.
Okay.
What's the price?
Ed?
What do you say the price was?
I think $850 is going to be the price.
Ooh, I love it.
Ooh, I love it.
For the price,
for
the price, I'm gonna say 800 at the low end, and the ceiling would be 1,000. Fuck, I don't know, man. ES probably the Rogue was what 1,000 and 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just double whatever your ES is. Just double.
This will be 2,000 and 4,000 probably, or 1,500.
That boy went up there. I see you, Ed. That boy went up there.
What about you, Mac?
I was gonna say the same. I think it's gonna be a very high collector's edition, probably 2,000, 3,000, somewhere around there, because they know the character's hot, and maybe somewhere around 1,000 for the.
Yeah, that's the only reason I went with the 1250.
Yeah,
The only reason I went with 1250 is in case they do like a Tim said and they don't release it off the rip, and then everybody waits, and then they 1250 and
Yeah,
25.
but I agree with Tim that they are definitely watching this shit, and they know what they're doing. So
yeah,
the Magneto was 1,250 and 2,500, so I don't see it being less than that. Maybe it'll be 1,500 and 3,000.
Yeah, that's why I said
I'll have to say,
1250.
Anthony, I think you're on the right track. I think 1,250 for the EX, but I'm going to say 2,000 for the regular.
Just think.
Nah, they can't. That's what I'm saying. Whenever they do the exclusive, they just double it on regular, so it's going to automatically be 25, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's how they usually do it. It's only been like that for a minute.
Let's rewind to
calling 5,000.
Yeah, let's rewind to like 2 years ago, right? So Thanos gets pushed, right? It gets pushed through all the groups, through all their promotion, the hype builds, and then they release the 750 edition size on day one pre-order, and it sells out in 15 minutes after crashing the website.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Now, yeah, well, after 15 minutes because it crashed the website.
Oh, all right.
For 5 minutes, it got paused. Like nobody could load. So then it
Right.
sells out day one. Right? Why would they set the edition size at 750?
No, they actually ticked a lot of people off with that crap.
Why would they
It's
do it,
different.
though? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
Thanos. This
To
isn't
make
a
it a
Thanos.
collector's item, I guess.
Thanos.
This isn't Thanos. So Tim, come on.
To make it more of a collector's item, I guess.
Well, I was gonna say they probably because the Thanos is the first, one of the first statues that set the bar high with the price. It was like what, 1250, 1200.
I'm saying follow the trail though. What I'm laying out is 750 sell out, and that hype reached the highest it's been in fucking probably since 10 years for Sideshow.
Yeah, he's
right. So
collector's edition was
It
3,500.
drove the collector's edition to sell out at 3,500 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Now they probably knew all along. Either A, they had to make 4,000, or they knew they could sell 4,000. So
Oh,
I
they
have a
knew.
feeling the same thing is for Gambit. They know that they can sell 4,000 of them. So I'm saying if they release the edition size at 750, it's gonna sell out within fucking seconds.
Yeah.
And there's no way they're gonna do that. Not
Dude,
this
and
time.
people will be literally-
Yeah, that's why I went with the 1250, man.
Right. So what I'm thinking is it's going to be a to be determined edition size.
Yep.
And 1,000 people are going to order that on day one. 1,000 people for sure.
Oh, easily.
Which
Easy,
means
easy,
the EX,
easy.
The EX to me is going to be 2,000.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
you guys have to realize that when that Gambit pre-order, they didn't set a date yet, right? Because it's already repeat. So here's another thing y'all got to do.
Hey, Tim, you said August 22nd.
I saw a date, bro.
Okay, right. Okay, and Tim, but look, P Game. This is another thing. This is what everybody's slipping on. What did I just tell y'all is happening next weekend?
What?
What did I just say is happening next weekend?
San
The
Diego.
Comic-Con. So that means everybody's gonna have it on YouTube. They're gonna watch the video about 90 times, like I'm gonna do with the Juggernaut, and then that's gonna make the hype more real. So by the time that reserve hits y'all, and they're like, oh, August 23rd, August 20th, it's on, bro. Like Tim said, it's on because now you're able to see him live in person. It won't be no, I don't know how it's gonna look through the pictures.
Yeah.
Live and in color.
I got a question for you guys.
Hey,
I got a question for you guys.
Can I just I just want to just real quick, Tim. And by the way, you sound sexy with your new mic. So
You're gonna spit in my mouth?
yeah. Well, later on
Oh, he'll spit.
Looking sexy in that tank top.
you look swole, Tim. Anyway, so I did the calculation. So if we did like 2,000 EX and 3,000, right? So that's 5,000. Multiply that by like, let's say we go with a Tim's estimation of 850. That's $4,250,000 they made off that statue.
PJ,
Yeah,
$4 million.
what would that
$4
be?
million.
2%
They are
back.
going high, bro. High. They are going high.
Hey, PJ, but you know what you're forgetting, PJ?
What?
You're forgetting about the 2% that our group gets all that money.
Shit. All right. That's like,
money.
all right. So 4 million flat, even.
You know? Yeah, get it right now.
$4
Don't try to get on already now.
Damn, that is. Woo.
Yo, real quick, do you guys think the European market takes a big chunk, not takes a big chunk, but spends a lot on Sideshow? Like, is Sideshow's market mostly America, or is it cut in half?
I think they look at Sideshow like we look at XM.
Hell yeah, exactly. Spoken like a champ, Rodney.
And you know why they do? You know why
dudes
they
in
do
Australia, the dudes in Australia get taxed a lot to get a damn Sideshow from California to over there, bro.
You know
I'm just
what?
saying though. So that's what I'm. So what I'm saying is, are those people in Europe, those people in Australia, are they just going to be jumping on that XM Gambit and be like, I can't, I don't want to
No.
pay shipping in for that
Well, I was
American
going to say the
Gambit?
good thing about Sideshow, I think that's different, is that every once in a while they offer free worldwide shipping. I don't think XM ever offers worldwide shipping. Free.
They can. They don't. They can. That's a licensing. They get in trouble.
Oh,
They
okay.
can.
The big question with Gambit is, will it be one per customer? That's what I'm wondering.
Aren't all pieces one per customer?
Yeah, I thought.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Not
no.
all of them.
Mm-mm.
But I thought
Even
you
when
could
they're
just,
new?
can't you just make a new. Can't you
Yeah.
just make a
Hey,
second
dude,
account?
you can order, hey, dude, you can order multiple.
Yeah.
Just make another account.
Everything's been limited one per person, right?
Yeah.
No,
most-
no.
Not all of it.
No, not all of it. No.
I'm talking about when they first come out for pre-order.
Yeah, so like
It says underneath the character though. It'll say 1 per person, 2 per person, like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Juggernaut's limited, so I mean, I don't know, guys. We're giving away the store here.
Yeah, we're oh, they're writing. They're writing
Hey,
down.
Tim, we gotta give away the store, man. We got
Yeah,
the
Lex Luthor power suit right now says limit 2 per person, but I think when they come up for pre-order, they're limit 1.
Yeah, pre-order. Yeah, then in stock is 2.
Once they sat around for a while and they're in stock, then they probably go up.
Yeah. Well, can we go through the panel real quick on the same thing with the Flash? I'm just curious to see
Sure,
what
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I think everyone wants a Flash, but he's a DC piece. I think he's going to not even touch nowhere near Gambit status. I think he's going to be about 600 to 700 price range and 1,000, 2,000. Yes.
He a PF or he
He's just a PF.
Yeah. Anybody going next? I'll go next. I think he's going to be 650 price because he's a PF. I could see 2,500 total ES.
How many did you say, Rodney?
650 for price and 2,500 for the ES total.
I'm gonna say for Flash, I'll have to say he will be 685, and his total ES will probably be somewhere around almost 4,000.
Yeah, that was my numbers right around there. About $700, probably right around there. I don't know, man. It's gonna be stupid.
Yeah. For me, 680. The exclusive would be 1,000, and for collectors, probably like 2.
Tim.
Is it alright if I show my armpit hair, or should I raise my hand? Keep my hand.
Just show your arms, man. You're
You can. The only reason why you can do your armpit hair is because it's Friday night open mic. We allow that on Friday.
Yeah, I love.
The
thing is,
Go for
I hear Tim in the background. All I hear is.
I'm just going.
Okay, look. Do the armpit thing, and then we'll ask Arch the question.
No, I'm good, bro.
Those Jersey boys like to get funky.
It's time to
think
get funky.
Edition size can be lower than Batman and Superman's edition size.
Which was what?
So
what's your number?
I got it. I got them all in front of me. I got all the Justice League in front of me. So Batman was $1,500 and $2,500, and it was $600. Superman was $1,500 and $3,000, and it was $585. Wonder Woman was $2,500 and $5,000 and $550 and $560. Green Lantern was $500 and $1,000, and he was $595. And Green Arrow was $750 and $1,500, and he was $595.
See how that Green Arrow is the newest one? That's why everybody said 700, because them newer ones, man, they're up there now.
And he was $595.
Yeah.
So far, Batman has been the most expensive at $600.
Yeah.
So I think
how much was Green Arrow?
No,
Green Arrow is $595.
Yeah, you got it back.
Okay.
The edition size was $750. It was low.
His edition size was $750 and $1,500 for Green Arrow.
For Green Arrow? Okay, he's not as popular as the Flash, so I'm gonna go with my same numbers I picked on Gambit: $1,250 and $25.
Oh damn.
What'd you end up? Cass, what'd you say, Cass?
I think the price is going to be low, and then I think the editions have to be lower than Batman's.
So how low we talking, Cass? 600?
Yeah, around 600.
You think there's going to be 600 edition?
No, 600 price. Price 600, and then the edition size has got to be lower than Batman and Superman's.
So like 2,500.
Think so?
So why don't you get on that 1250 with me then?
They've been itching for a Flash. That ES is going to be 4,000 all day long.
Combined or?
Combined, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said 1250 and 25. Right around that 37 to 4,000 range for a Flash. That's the one by
'Cause they've
Daniel
never-
Bell, right?
Yeah, man, and they've never done a Flash.
Yeah, but you guys aren't buying it. No one on this panel's buying
I think
it.
the Flash. I think the Flash is gonna probably match.
Okay,
Wonder
nobody's buying it, but you guys have a lot of
Look,
DC
the Wonder
collectors
Woman,
that want Flash, though, man.
the Wonder Woman is 2,500 and 5,000. It's 7,500 Wonder Woman. And when this Wonder Woman came up for pre-order, there was literally 4 other quarter scale PF Wonder Womans on their website, and they still made 7,500 of this.
Yeah, but they
So
were all sculpted by Will Harbottle.
I'm just saying, I don't see how it's possible that they're gonna make a Flash and have it less than the Batman ES, which was 1,500 and 2,500. So I think they'll probably maybe
No, the
even
reason
match,
I would say that,
I
the
think
only
they'll
reason I would say that is,
match the Wonder Woman PF ES and maybe make 2,500 and 5,000.
okay,
And
Ed,
then,
check this out.
And then price wise, it'll probably be. I don't see it being cheaper than especially now at the prices. It'll probably be 620 to 650.
Okay, Ed, watch this. I see your point. However, I'm just telling you I'm not even a DC fan, but I'm going to spit some knowledge on you. The reason why the Batman, the Superman, and the Wonder Woman are like that, they got to consider the Trinity. And I don't even follow DC like that. That's why they're hot. So I don't think the Flash is going to get as high as them because he's not part of Trinity. Does that make sense? It's like Green Lantern, Green Arrow, like,
Look,
you know.
look, if this was, I'd agree with you if this was the 3rd or 4th Flash they made, but this is literally the very first Flash they have ever made. So
Sculpted by
I
Daniel.
understand that, but he's still not part of that Trinity, bro.
That makes
I just
it.
don't see it
I think
getting up
that
there.
makes it special circumstances.
Yeah, but the thing
Nah, I
is, you have like a list of collectors from the very beginning. That's been like that collected all the Alex Ross's, like like Superman and stuff like that, like the line before. They've all been waiting for this piece. They're all waiting. Now you have combined them and then the new collectors that are picking up the new Trinity.
I still say 4,000. I still say 4,000, bro.
Hey, hold on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's look at the other Daniel Bell pieces that they've made, and let's look at those edition sizes and compare it. So I'm gonna pull up all the Daniel Bell pieces and check out the edition size of those.
By the way, they showed more pictures of that girl from that what's that movie?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Tala, whatever, Zora.
Yeah, holy damn. Someone said
Yeah.
I may have to pre-order based on just the sculpt alone.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, this is actually
sculpt
Daniel Bell's.
bonkers,
This
but-
is Daniel Bell's first DC piece. All right, so Thor was 1,500 and 2,500. Cap was 2,000 and 4,000. Gladiator Hulk, that's special circumstance. That was 400 and 800. Logan has not been posted yet. Colossus and Daredevil was 750 and 1,500. So I
Okay, so
basically
let me ask
learned nothing from that.
Okay.
That's Marvel, though. It's Marvel.
So Ed, let me ask you this. From
Yeah, they're all
from a marketing standpoint, Ed, that's what I'm saying. Do you think right now there's more DC collectors or more Marvel collectors out in the world for U.S. customers?
I have no idea, man.
I'm just saying. If you had, I'm asking you this: if you had to take a guess, like you see how long me and the Tim had to sit there and wait, bro, and wait our time. We didn't get no X-Men love for years, and so now all these Marvel fans, we've been waiting on it. But for the DC, like you said, these guys have been waiting on the Flash. That's why I said I still don't see him going past 4,000 because, like Tim just said, like, hey, a lot of y'all on the panel don't even like DC like that. Like so it's like I don't get Flash, or Tim not getting Flash.
Yeah.
Mac probably don't get Flash. You get what I'm saying?
Anthony,
It's not even the right Flash either. I've got the older PFs. He's not going to go
Right.
good with the older PFs.
No, right, because the older PFs are like museum almost.
To be fair,
I've got all DC stuff. I'm probably not going to get that Flash.
oh my goodness, this guy talking crazy. Listen,
Go ahead, Remy. Go ahead, Jay Remy.
I was going to say, to be fair with the whole Marvel versus X-Men collectors, you would think at first there's more Marvel collectors, but if you actually look at the edition size what Sideshow is putting out, like some of them older Batman pieces had highest edition size
7,000.
7,000, dude. So obviously
more than Spider-Man.
exactly. So it would lead you to think that there's actually more DC collectors.
No, what I'm saying, you're talking about just certain characters. I said Marvel. And when I say Marvel, Remy, Marvel has more characters than DC. We're not talking about the line.
No,
You
no,
get
no.
what I'm saying?
You're saying which has more collectors.
Right. What I'm saying is, think about it. Does Marvel have more characters than DC? It's Marvel all day long. That's a no-brainer. You get what I'm saying? If you got, I see what you're saying. Okay, if you take DC, you can't count me more than 40 DC characters. I can count you 150 Marvel characters. That's my point, bro. Does that make sense now?
Yeah,
you can't count me.
But as far as the fans, if I'm Sideshow and I'm trying to see how to produce a product for the fans, and if I'm putting out 7,000 Batmans and only 2,000 Wolverines, and I'm thinking that there's more DC fans than you get what I'm saying?
So once again, what I'm trying to tell you is, if there's 100 Marvel characters and there's 20 DC characters, it won't matter if you get a 7,000 because you have to do your math. At 7,000 times that 20 or whatever, you're not going to be nowhere close to the Marvel. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we take your Wolverine gets done 4 times. He's going to be the same as the Batman throughout the year. Superman might get done a lot of times. He's going to be the same as Magneto gets done a lot of times. If you take Wonder Woman, she's going to get done as more Jean Grey because you got regular Jean Grey, the 2 Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, Green Phoenix. They're going to equivalent out to that. And that's not including the rest of the Marvel family, the Captain America, the Thor, the Black Panther. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's no comparison, bro.
You're saying overall units, not
exactly, not X-Men versus DC Justice League. I'm talking about Marvel.
Yeah,
so you know what I mean. You're gonna have so many people that that's what I said. That's just me. My pick 4,000 for the Flash because he's not part of Trinity. Like Tim said, he got all of the Trinity, but the Flash he needs is more of a museum, and they didn't make that style.
Makes sense.
If you
you're cutting out, man.
I'm cutting out.
Oh
yeah, no, it was somebody else. I think it was
talking.
Who's going to say something?
Yeah, I was.
I don't know. Somebody was cutting out. It was before Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
I'm saying if you were saying that there's more X-Men collectors, I would say there are not. Now there are, because I've been looking and I ain't seen you guys. Where you guys been at?
I'm behind you the whole time.
But Tim, I've been collecting X-Men for a long time, brother.
I've been
looking me too, bro.
Make friends with all collectors. Where they
Hey
been.
Tim, is the 2% that drew him out?
Yo, you're a credit to the community, and I'm.
Remy,
no, I think it was just being faithful to the X-Men family what drew him out. Because Tim knows I had times when I didn't want people in the X-Men family. He's like, no, let them come. I was like, no, I am Magneto. I'm like, I am Magneto. They're far beneath us.
Bro.
His mic keeps cutting out.
Tim, you're cutting out. Hey, Tim.
That's not a Tim. That's Nick's mic, y'all. A Tim's still working.
Nah, it was going in and out.
It's all right. I'm gonna go jug in my bed because I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, I gotta myself anyway because it's goddamn shoulder.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Left us too, man. There's only.
Yeah, I'm about to get off too, man. I didn't realize it's 1 o'clock on East Coast, man.
We shutting down.
Y'all want me to tell my story before we get off?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Say the best for last, baby.
Oh man.
Grand finale.
So
hey, hold up. Hey, Thor. How long was the story? Cause damn, I gotta run in Walmart and get some popcorn. Shit.
That ain't about 5-10 minutes, man.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna get popcorn. Go ahead, run it, baby, run it.
No, so Tuesday, my shoulder was fucking with me. It was bad, but it wasn't like that bad. But Wednesday, I got up, man. I couldn't even move my fucking arm. You know what I mean? So I get to the job, and I'm working with one hand. The motherfucker's like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? I was like, man, I can't move my arm. So you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. So they said, our HMO is Kaiser Permanente, and everybody got Kaiser. They got their own kind of emergency room type of deal. You know what I mean? You don't go to the hospital. You go pay $15 and they do the emergency room shit just for a lot cheaper,
Oh, nice.
So we got one 5 minutes away from where I work, right? So I said, all right. So it took me 15 minutes to get in my damn car. That's how much pain I was in, man. So I got there, I got out. They did all the x-rays and CAT scans and MRIs and all that kind of shit. And so I got back, and they was like, "Yeah, you got a sprained shoulder." I said, "Man, y'all did all that motherfucking shit for a goddamn sprained shoulder." It was like, "Yeah, you know, so we're gonna shoot you up with some shit, put you in a sling, and you get the fuck out of here." I was like, "Damn, all right." So I had been there for like 2 hours, right? And so Vader had to go to the bathroom, and so by then they had already put me in a sling, and I ain't had but one hand. You know what I mean? So. They assigned this nurse to Darth Vader. You know, this chick was about 65 years old, and she had kind of an old I Dream of Genie type of shit happening. You know what I mean? Ponytail, but she was, old lady, she was in pretty good shape. I give it to her. So I said, she was coming with the needle. I said, yo, before you shoot me with that shit, can I hit the bathroom? She said, "Oh, well, do you need assistance?" I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?" He said, "Well, you ain't got but one hand. You might need some assistance." I was like, I'm straight.
She was like, "You got one hand and two balls."
So I went and come to find out, this shit didn't work out too well. I was like, I came back out. I said, yeah, I might. Oh, you gonna need some help now? I said, yeah. So this chick goes to this wall. Now check this shit out. She said, "Well, you pick a color." I said, "What you mean pick a color? We got black, we got red, we got purple. What the fuck color you want, mother?" I said, "Well, my favorite color is black." And then she did like this. Okay. So she took and put the glove on and shit. She said, "Let's go." I said, "Oh shit." She said, "Don't worry, baby. I've seen it all." She said, "My name is Rosa." I said, "Oh yeah, yeah." So we got in there, and she said, "Okay, let's do it." Oh, shit. So she go in and get the lightsaber out, you know what I mean? And so Vader's staring at the ceiling. And then this chick won't start a conversation. So where you from? I said, "What? Where you from?" I said, I'm from here. Now, disclaimer, this is the longest fucking pee I ever had in my goddamn life. You know what I mean?
It's awkward enough talking to somebody while you're pissing, let alone
No. This bitch holding the motherfucking lightsaber, man.
That's a whole other level of awkward right there.
So now,
oh my God, let me turn my head around.
As soon as she started this fucking conversation up, that's when the lightsaber started to ignite.
Oh man!
And I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm like, no, this is not happening. This is
my God,
this is not fucking happening.
So it's like
I'm trying to think about puppies and bulldogs and all kinds of shit. Just to get my mind off of this shit. So I kind of gaze over this chick. She got this smirk on her face. I said, "Oh fuck." And then she hit me with this. She hit me with this question. "So you married?" I said, "Yeah." And I noticed when she said that, her grip tightened.
Oh God!
I said, "Yeah, I'm married." "Oh, I don't see no ring." I said, "Well, I work with food. I don't wear my ring." "Oh, you sure?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, once I get out this motherfucker, I'll show you the pictures and everything." Okay.
Longest pee ever.
But yeah, and it was all that was it. Right. And then so I kid you not, I never gaze upon Darth Vader again in my fucking life if I'm lying. This bitch kisses me on the cheek and said, "Was it good for you?"
Wow.
So she puts Vader back together, right? She put him back together. And then now I've left the VIP room with many an exotic dancer, right?
And how much did you tip her, Thor?
No. Check this out. They all do the same fucking thing when they leave this room. They start fixing their hair up and they put this shit back together and everything. And they start playing with their eyes. This chick did the same fucking thing.
She's a nurse during the day and a stripper at night.
Yeah, 65 years old freak nurse and shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Thor, you made her fancy. She enjoyed your.
I still got it. Then she come with the shot. I'm okay, man, gonna stick you now. And the shit come out and You know, I said, man, let me get the fuck up out of this mother.
That's one weird hospital right there, bro.
You made her day.
Yeah, you made her day, man.
He was like, I'm 65. I still got it.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet you when she go home, though, she gonna watch The Last Jedi.
You're gonna watch
That's what
Star
you should have thought of.
And that's the
Yes,
bottom
sir.
line.
Vader says
for me.
That's a good way to end the chat. Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go storm Area 51 after I'm done here. So
I'll meet you there, BJ.
Yeah. Well, since we got all these freaky chicks, I'm about to go back to FedEx in the morning and ask the mailroom lady if I can get some special.
Hey,
Yeah.
big shout out for the 50 people that stayed on live all night with us. That's
Crazy story.
me and Tim need you 50 people to come join us in our raid against Area 51.
And hey, Remy, happy birthday again, brother. I hope you enjoyed it,
man. Happy
birthday,
birthday, Remy.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday,
y'all, man.
Remy.
2%, yo.
Appreciate
Who got the next birthday, man? That's the only time we can make appearances. Who got the next
Check it
birthday?
out.
this month?
Tyrell Reed in the chat said Revenge of the Gilf.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Peace.